Mike picks up those jingles way too well for my comfort. It's severely lacking in jingle bells. Yeah, I got home a little late, so I had to get him in fast, so I went with a really organized manner of doing it. Just get him in a couple minutes quicker. Apparently, if I do it this way, though, I can fit about 6 more in, apparently. I don't have 6 more, but if I did, there'd be extra room this way. It's a little less chaotic. I don't know. I don't know if it's better or worse, but hey, at least I can drink my coffee today like a normal human being. Why don't you just wear them to work? Who says I don't? I don't know. I'm pretty sure someone will throw a hammer at me at some point. Just that all day, I'd be dead. Might be dead anyway. I need my ear to pop. And it won't. Fucking allergies. Alright, 102,000, right. We have our bank, we're working on it. What week are we in? 24. I don't think we were further in than that, I don't know. Okay. So. That's festive as fuck. You have no idea. I am the Christmas spirit. Anyway. Hey, Crip. Hey, Riverson. Welcome on in, everybody. What happens at week 100? It deletes the save file. Just no ceremony. It's just like, nah, fuck you. You had your chance. It's done. I don't even get to look at it. It just deletes it. It's gone. To be fair, though, I typically beat the game usually around week 70 or so anymore, so it shouldn't be a major issue. And if you really need to, you can shotgun DD4 to get rid of the timer, so. Anyway. The week limitation is less the challenge. I guess it's kind of a secondary challenge, because I can't dick around as much with our very limited roster here. Which is even more limited now. I miss you already. Come back to me. Come back. Wait, does that say mini or mint? I mean, I don't think mint is I don't know. Maybe that corpse is mint. I don't know. Are you in this run? I don't know. Are you? Let's see. Nope. I think you were on vacation while the names are being raffled off. Yep. We only get 7. Well, we had 18. Now we only have 17 heroes. We cannot get any more. This is it. This is what we got. We have to win with this roster. The more of them that die, the harder the shit gets. You're still alive. Hey, Khajiiten. Yes, you are. Most people are. Still just the taxman who's died. But it was kind of a given whoever got the bleedy boy was probably going to end up dead before this run was over, so. The caveat was given when the name was given out. It was an expected fate. Alright, so what do we got going on here? Alright. I mean, we're kind of getting there in Trinkets. We're still missing some very important stuff, but, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Considering it's week 24. I mean, at least we got our first camouflage cloak. We got 1 focus ring. Did we have 2? I thought we had 2. Oh, no. We're worse off than I thought we were. Damn it. Our trinket situation is not great. We gotta fix that. So let's go see what we got out here. It makes sense that taxes died. Yeah. More sense than I'd like to admit. All that is sure in life is death and taxes. Oh, damn, you're right. Oh, geez, it does make sense. You're right. Khajiit's right. I can't argue with that. Do we have any... Ooh, maybe. I don't like the damage loss, but it is a secondary dodge trinket, and there are situations where losing the 15% damage for 12 extra dodge would be worthwhile. That is a medium veteran in the Warrens. I hate the Warrens so much. Okay, what else we got? No. Why so many? Why? We already have 1, 2. I think we've actually gotten 2 and I sold 1. There's so many Lock of Furies. Fuck. Yeah. Alright. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's the medium. That was long. And the sanguine stuff. We just get junk this week. That's it. Nothing but junk. All trash. Alright, we're going for the bumper crop. That's nice. Bumper crop, protective collar. It's all useful. We'll do that then. And we're going to wait for... Not that the Guardian Shield is terrible. We actually have one. And we've used it once already. But we don't need more than one. I guess we could sell it for a chunk of cash. But we'll save that for something better. Alright, so we're going into the Warrens. Who do we want for the Warrens? It's a veteran group, too. I think everyone's veteran now at this point. Yes, okay. So for vet... You know what, we're going in for a Houndmaster item. We should probably take the Houndmaster. I want to make sure the Houndmaster's ready to go for the bosses, though. So I don't want to out-level Sinner. Then again, getting Sinner to level 4 for the bosses would be nice. Alright, we'll take Sinner. Not in first position. Stress healer. Third position. Who else do we want? For the Warrens, especially before we're all level 4, I'd like a regular healer. Let's take an occultist. Khajiit? Ooh, no. Ouch. Khajiit is close to leveling. We might have to take Baron Orca out as our healer here. Mike is a little higher on EXP than I'd like to. I definitely want the healers for the bosses, so... The lack of healers, especially now that Taxtu has died, is a real problem here. I don't like a Crusader healer in the Warren, so I think we're going to have to take Orca. Which means I need a really steady group for this run. So we're also taking Timbuk. I'd love to take Dag. But I don't know about the snake fight right now. I'm not comfortable with that at this point in time. And we could use a little more stunnage here in this party, so I'm thinking Anya. Yes. I'm pretty sure we're taking Anya. Okay. Let's do that. We also need to worry about the Baron. The Baron's one that scares the shit out of me, too. We almost always lose somebody on the Baron at some point. So that'll be interesting. Put you in. I can't put you in. We can put you in spirit. In spirit. That's about all I got for you. Just pretend every group is going out with like a monk. And you're that monk in spirit, the fifth party member. In every party. Just go-to healer. Well, one of the two. One of the two. The occultist is what I like to call the flex healer. It's the healer that can also do respectable damage and has a sizable amount of utility, so they're useful in a lot of different group compositions. Which is extremely valuable, especially when we need that flexibility with our limited roster. As far as just being a general good solid healer goes, obviously the Vestal is the winner there. But less damage, less overall utility, less flexibility. So, your mileage may vary. But I always like to have at least one or two occultists around. Or in this case, just one. Alright, bumper crop. What do we want gear-wise? Obviously, we need healing stuff on Orca. Medic's Greaves, sure thing. Ooh, did I forget to... Oh, no, I forgot to do it. I meant to do that. I meant to give the flexibility mod. So we can't cross-equip the Arbalist and Musketeer items right now, because I forgot to put the mod in. That's my bad. I'll probably do that tonight, and we'll just have to work around it today. Fair enough. Alright, so... On the bright side, we're taking this one out. We do have the Greaves. I'm debating if we went Junia's head or something else. I'm thinking with the secondary healers, we really need the double healing trinkets, I feel. Alright, Houndmaster. Do we want to play around 51 Torch? Actually, you know what? For the extra scouting and the advantage, I think I almost kind of do want to take that. What else? Damage would be nice. Accuracy is going to be a pain in the ass here. And again, accuracy is going to be a pain for all of them, so... Maybe we just, since we're going to be doing a lot of stress healing with the Houndmaster, outside of the occasional... Ooh, Mankind Hater, that's solid. About half the enemy in there, at least the important ones, are human. So that works for us. And that gives us a little bonus damage, so we don't have to worry about damage trinkets quite as much. So I'm thinking we just go full scouting on the Houndmaster. Either that or camouflage. Nope, camouflage cloak does not work with a scouting whistle. That's right. Okay, that's good enough for me then. Here's where we're going to get most of our damage. We get accuracy and crit chance, which is excellent. We're going to be going... We're in second position, so we're going to be relying probably even split on physical, melee and range damage. So we'll give you Dizzy's head. We'll give you your own head. It's perfect. What could go wrong? As we take damage, we do more damage. Always nice. Focus. Or actually, what's your stun chance here? What do we got? We're gonna be relying on these stuns a lot. 120 base. We're going into veteran. Actually, I think I can rank that up. Can't I? I think I can. We're gonna have to do some upgrades here. If that's the case, I might go Dazzling Charm instead of the Lioness War Paint. I think it's a good idea, especially with our more limited healing. Less likely to be able to one-shot the stress nukers, unfortunately, because of that, but I think in the long run it's a good idea. It'll keep us alive anyway. So that's our equipment. Piecemealed together, ready to go. Let's get some upgrades. Oh yeah, that's gonna help. So we're at our first major paywall here, transitioning from apprentice to veteran. It's gonna be expensive. Our bank is gonna suffer for a week or two here, as we get everything upgraded. And the weapon upgrade is especially important because that's our first speed bump as well. Doubling the dot, yeah, I mean, it's just too damn good. Rank 2 upgrades are, they're pretty far up there. It doubles your dodge, your first speed bump. Really hard to argue with. Level 2 is probably the single most impactful upgrade. Okay. What skills? Can I... Yep, one away. I can't get rank 4 yet. That's right, we were working on that. We're going to the right place for that, too, because we're going to get more portraits here than we are likely anywhere else, so... At least we got 3 of the upgrades. I'm not paying full price. That's always nice. So that puts us up to 140 now. That should be solid. That should work for most of this. We shouldn't, since we're not doing torchless, we don't need to rely on breakthrough as much. So we're going to go ahead and go with if it bleeds. That gives us, excellent positional striking. We can hit anywhere. And we have an attack that can work from up to rank 3, so I like it. But you're good already. Of course you are. You're one of our most important characters right now. Of course you're good. We're going to need that. This and that for now. Actually, I probably shouldn't have upgraded this. It's just 2 dodge. I should have saved the 500 gold. Yeah, important later on, but for right now, it's actually fine. It was fine at 12. What else? I've been enjoying this, but I don't know. The further in we get, the less impactful it's going to be. So I'm really not sure. We do have decent dodge, kind of, in this party, depending on if we guard or not. So what I could do, something I could do, is strategy-wise, we could guard... Timbuk, no. No, Timbuk doesn't put a mark on himself, does it? As Riposte, no, that's the Men-at-Arms Riposte. No, so that's not going to work. Alright, I'm probably not going to upgrade Suppressing Fire, then. Sniper shot, yes. Blind shot, probably. Ooh, we need the stealth one, too. We got stealthed enemies. But tracking shot, would I rather take that? I've really been enjoying Grape Shot lately, but we don't have the Gunslinger's Buckle, so I'm probably going to take Tracking Shot. And since we don't have the Gunslinger's Buckle, we're probably going to rely mostly on Wicked Slice here. Wicked Slice and Duelist Advance. So, probably going to get rid of... Should I get rid of Pistol Shot? I'm thinking get rid of Pistol Shot and pick up Point Blank. That way our Duelist Advance doesn't penalize us for being in the front position. That way we can get up and get back on our own without having to waste a turn on movement. Or putting our Hellion where she doesn't want to be. Alternatively, I could skip all that. No, because it would still... Yeah, I'd have to end the fight in 2 rounds. I could have put the Houndmaster in second position to start the fights, and then immediately Duelist Advance forward, but the fights would have to end in 2 rounds. Not impossible by any means, but... Damn stealthed enemies. Maybe skip Tracking Shot. Maybe. Yeah, we'll skip that. Take Point Blank. That's upgraded, right? It's all upgraded? It's all upgraded, okay. And instead, we'll just have to rely mostly on Rallying Flare here. So I will get rid of Suppressing Fire for that, since we didn't upgrade it anyway. There we go. All good. Alright, we're good. This could get rough. Everyone hold on to your britches. A mysterious stranger from Fallout. Hey, there you go. That works. Mysterious stranger. I'll use some chicken salad with barbecue sauce. Like barbecue sauce is like the dressing in the chicken salad? Or like the mix instead of the... I said dressing, but like replace the mayo with a little barbecue sauce maybe? Or at least some of it? Sounds interesting. Barbecue chicken? I can't disagree with that. Okay, we got our firewood, so we can safely camp. Ooh, camping skills. I didn't even think about that. Good. Good. Would be nice to have. Would definitely be nice to have. Uh-oh. Is that my only... Nope, we got bandit sense. Alright, we're okay. We're okay. Do I want to... We've spent so much this week. I think we're going to skip those. We're going to have to make do with what we have. We got Encourage. That's good. Therapy Dog. It's not as much stress healing as I would like, but it's still 30-something. We'll just have to make do with it. Yeah. Don't need quite as much food here, because we're going to get some from all the crap we interact with. So... That's 1 hunger check. Let's take at least enough for 2 hunger checks and the camp. And then we should be able to pick up plenty of food while we're in there. Hiccup. 2 shovels. Anti-venom. With this group, yes, you damn well know I'm taking a couple. Bandages are always solid here. There's still herbs. 3 or 4. Let's take 4. This is a pretty good place for them. 1, 2 skeleton keys. Holy water. How much holy water? Altars. The corpse. The remains of adventurers. What else? What else? Is that it? I think that's it for holy water. So we might take 2. Of course, torches are hugely useful here because we can get rid of negative quirks with them. So we will take 2 stacks of torches. Nobody needs the blood, hallelujah. Then again, we're in high infestation, so... Damn it, I gotta take blood. Just to be safe. Stupid blood. Taking up half my inventory. Alright, if we get a hunger check right off the bat, I will be satisfied. And we can always throw the anti-venom later if we need. We do have some self-healing in the party, which is nice. If I really, really need to... Is this... Yeah, I have it unlocked, so if I really need to, I can swap off if it bleeds for Adrenaline Rush for a, Blight Bleed Clear. So, first thing we're probably going to end up throwing is the Anti-Venom. Blood for the blood boy. Oh, the bleedy boy's dead. Poor bleedy boy. Burns so bright, but the brighter they burn, the faster they burn out and die. As is always the case. You make the mayo mix and then put barbecue sauce on this. Oh, on the sandwich itself. Okay, I gotcha. All right. Although, now I kind of want to try it with some of the mayo removed and replaced probably an equal amount with barbecue sauce. Just mixed right into it. I'm curious. I wonder how it would taste. I guess my issue with that would be how would that affect the texture, because that would certainly be more moisture than the mayo. So would it make it too runny? It might make it too runny. I don't know. I'd have to play around with it. Curio, empty room. What are we doing? 3 grain sacks. We need quest items. Probably gonna skip... Well, you know what? As much as I'd like to skip that room, going into it is basically a free chance for a critical scout. So, probably gonna go inside. Why, hello there. I brought holy water for you. Wait, we got the wrong corgi. Hold on. We're in the... Where's our plague doctor, corgi? There you are, okay. You always gotta have a plague doctor in the Warrens. Sometimes it's only in spirit, though. Okay. We got our corgi plague doctor, we're good. I mean, there's the food I was talking about. I was kind of hoping for some gold, though. Alright, where's that trap? There it is. Hello, we should have 100%, 115, even better. You could mix in the seasonings that are used in your barbecue sauce instead of using straight-up barbecue sauce. That is something that could be done. Although, I think a major component of barbecue sauce is the base element. I mean, that's where most of the flavor comes from. The spices and the additives from there just kind of give it a distinction. So you definitely have to, depending if you're a mustard barbecue sauce, a vinegar barbecue sauce, or a tomato base, or... you definitely have to get a little bit of that in somehow as well. Me, I kind of like a hybrid between tomato and vinegar based. So I tend to use both as a base. Just kind of get that perfect mix. I don't know if there's anything wrong with a nice mustard barbecue sauce, though. I keep King's barbecue sauce in my fridge a lot. And that's a very heavily... I think that was actually mustard and vinegar. It's damn good, though. Very runny, but damn good. Makes for an excellent mop. Hey, Jeff Anderson, welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you today. This evening for you. You thought the base element was barbecue. Yep. When you're buying Sweet Baby Ray's, that is true. But when you're making it yourself, there's a little more to it than that. Alright, let's go. Oh, we did get the scout. We're not low enough to get the 20% yet. So technically, it's only a 10% gain in scouting, because when you're on High Torchlight, you gain 10%. I think it's 10% scouting. 7 or 10, something like that. So technically, with the whistle, we're only gaining 10 to 13%. But, you know, still nice. It's still 10 to 13% more than we had otherwise, so we gotta get our Torchlight down. I mean, you know what? Screw it. I was just gonna save it. We'll lose it in the hallway. Here, we'll walk back this way and try and get a scout here. This is our first medium warren, or veteran warrens, so I'm a little concerned about it. We're kind of weird on trinkets right now. We're weird on team comp. It's questionable. I'm scared. Alright, anyone need a positive still? Yeah. Yep. Sinner or Baron? Let's give it to Orca. Orca could definitely use something. Maybe. Watch it be stress. It's gonna be stress. No! Hey! What do we get? What do we get? Quick draw. I mean, okay. Alright. Alright. I'll take it. I can make it work. Give me that scout. Oh, God. What is our scouting chance? It's 25 base, so 45... 55. Anyone else have any adventurers? No. maybe I should have gone to the wheel. Jesus. Wheeled. Yeah, nothing over here. Alright, so it's just 55%. About a coin flip. For some reason I thought it was a little higher than that. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go this way. Can I change my mind? Oh god, our healer's in first position. This is how we die. Alright, it's alright. We got him back into healing position. Get rid of the maggots.
Back to the
That way they don't stun and stress us. Like little bastards. Stress is okay for now. Are you gonna skull toss? I feel like he's gonna skull toss. We're gonna guard that. Is he gonna skull toss or rend? Yeah, of course I guarded for it, so he's gonna rend instead. But hey, maybe that encouraged it and it worked out for me, so I'll take it.
another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Get him, man, you. Kick their asses. Oh my god. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. At least you didn't hit the healer. That could be fixed. You simmer down there for a round. Look at what you did. Okay, alright. We're okay, this is fine. I am definitely getting a hound's cry off after that, though. Dear God. Better than stress. No, we got plenty of stress, don't worry about that. Oh. Come on, everybody. Two? At least it was on the right one. I'll take it. Just remember that you can count on me. In your darkest hour on death's door, it'll come in to block. Block what? Our heal? Or the enemy's attack? You gotta be more specific. I'm not sure if I should be comfortable with that statement or not. 4 to 8 damage. You know what? Your turn to bleed. Mm-hmm. Do I want to kill him yet? Probably, because I don't want to risk another skull toss, so let's just go for it. We're so sad. Okay. Nice one. I'm going to go ahead and throw this shot out there. What do I need to roll? I need to roll an 8? I cannot physically roll an 8. Crit. Nope. Oh, balls. Actually, that's the AoE one. Nobody got the worries. We can fix that. That's AoE stress is okay for the Houndmaster. It's heavy single-target nukes that we got to worry about. Although, with that in mind, I'm just going to yap at you here. Yep. Didn't matter if it struck or not, he's dead anyway, and the goal is to get another Hound's Cry here, if possible.
A momentary abatement.
Maybe. No! Why are you so slow, Corgi?
A trifling victory.
That's okay.
But a victory nonetheless.
We'll deal with it. We'll get it. 23. Yeah. Let's go up a little. Hey! There's something. Y'all alright? Gonna be okay? Don't cheat, nope. Lycophobia. Only time that's a real big issue is against the Shambler. So, I'm not too concerned about that. Wield Phobe and Soft. Those are both worth getting rid of. Bloodthirsty. I think we got a winner. Let's get rid of that. And we were guaranteed to get rid of it, which is also nice. 27, still up there. Okay. Hey, Lavushka. Good to see you. Welcome back. How you doing this evening? Afternoon? Evening? Wherever you are in the world. Hey, Rolt. Any deaths yet? Yes. Taxdu died. The Taxman met an unfortunate end. I could have saved him. I made a bad call. And then we got punished for it. So the Bleedy Boy, the Flagellant, is unfortunately dead. Very dead. And now I'm playing with fire because we're doing a low torch run in the Warrens with no singular dedicated healer. So I like where we're going right now. We don't have... Oh, damn. That's gonna sting a little. Well... $10 got the runs. It's not the first time this playthrough. Basically no defensive capabilities whatsoever now. We're full offense. Maybe, just maybe the scouting whistle was a bad idea. What are we at? 27. Nah, to hell with it. We're gonna make it work. Don't ask me how. I have no idea, but we're gonna make it work. These two need to die. Oh, where's that crit last fight? These two are gonna be our big problem, because stress is our major concern with this party, so... how much damage can you do? 8 to 13. Not even close to a kill on that, so...
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Still wouldn't have been a kill with the... Wait, was the bleed 2 points or 1? Okay, the bleed is 1 point, so it still wouldn't have been a kill. I'm satisfied with that outcome, I guess. Hit it, kill it! Nice. Alright, no more diseases. No more stress, as long as the meat hooker there doesn't crit us.
Well struck.
Okay. I'll take that. Good trade. Well, see, look, our stress is already taken care of itself. Didn't have to do anything. That was a really sad point blank, though. Wow. Alright, I can't reveal him right now anyway, so we are going to go ahead and try a stress heal here. 3 targets. I guess it's alright. We want to kill him or keep him up. It's always dangerous keeping a Swine Reaver up, because they do like to crit, and they have that bleed that's tied to it, so it's kind of nasty. And we kill him.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Doing great, how am I? Pretty good. Still recovering from the flu. Still got all that congestion, and today allergies are bad for some reason, so... It's pretty sweet. Life is good. 21 out of 26. Let's give it to Tim Buck. He's got no defense anymore anyway, so he kind of needs it. It's always the first death... It was, too. It was the first one. First damn check. I think it was a bleed proc that killed him, too. So the bleedy boy died to a bleed. It happens, I guess. It actually happens a lot. I'm not thinking the flagellant understands what their role is in life, personally. Alright, do we want to risk a crit at, what difficulty? It's, so it's about a, what is it, like a 20% crit chance on Veteran? 19, something like that. Do we want to risk that? They've gotten 2 attacks without it so far. The longer we keep this going, the more likely a crit is. But some stress healing would be kind of nice. I think we're gonna kill him. We're trying to anyway. There it is. Yep. Yep. I guess I'm getting that stress heal off anyway. The one person who needs it is the one person who hasn't taken it twice in a row. Unfortunately, it is only a 70% chance per character. Alright. Made up my mind. We're gonna stun him this time. Since we got the crit out of the way, certainly possible we could get crit twice in a row, but we're gonna bank on that not happening. And that's how Taxdu died. But because I banked on something not happening, and it happened. Now, the more I can control the stress per fight, the better. Ah, good, we got everybody. Sweet. Now I can kill you.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
We need the portraits, because we need our skill upgrades. Especially now that we're in Veteran. But I also need as much gold as possible, because our bank took a hit with the Veteran upgrades. So, financially speaking, this is going to be an interesting run. I think we are just going to go ahead and get rid of the anti-venom. Watch us start running into a bunch of insect fights now, and just taking blight left and right. Twice the value, so I think we'll go ahead and take these. Citrines are always a gamble. I don't care for it. Oh, God, that's right. Run a pickup mission. So we're going to lose a bunch of inventory anyway.
waiting to be spent.
Well, the Houndmaster's mostly going to be stress healing, so I think we're going to go ahead and get rid of the dog treats here. Because we're probably not going to have too many opportunities to attack. Too much utility required here. So, get rid of the dog treats, pick up the quest item, and we're going to camp sooner rather than later, just get this out of our inventory. And we're not too far off from needing it anyway, so... Did we really not get a scout? You know what? Screw the scouting whistle. We're torching up. RNG. Why? Oh, God. I just wanted to see if there was anything down here.
Traps lie in wait.
This is not looking good
Thirsting for blood.
for Sinner. And a hunger check. Wow. You know what? The camp sounds wonderful right now. Let's camp. Oh, God, don't walk backwards. Walk forwards. Yeah, camp sounds great. I don't have man's best friend either, so... Although we will get our scouting chance up, which might help us.
Gathered close in tenuous
Alright, 1 hunger chunk's worth of food. We should hopefully find more as we continue on. It is the Warrens, after all. If we don't, we're cursed. Alright, so we have 12 points. What do we want? Obviously, we want Release the Hounds. Because our scouting isn't working out so far. Do we want to risk a nighttime ambush? It's what, like a 33% chance? Obviously, we need therapy done. Oh god, it doesn't affect him. I forgot about that. No! All companions. Well, this camp has been terrible for him. Who had? You did. There. It's a little better. Oh dear. Crit chance would be nice. Oh, well, I guess we definitely aren't going for nighttime prevention after all. Your health is still low. I'm thinking maybe triage. Actually, wound care is a little cheaper. Although I don't have any one-pointers anyway, so that doesn't really matter. We could... Does anyone else have pep talk? No. So my choice is either we could go sharpened spear, which would be nice. That would be a little more stress healing over time. Or we could go for a heal on our very fragile Houndmaster right now. I'm thinking triage is the option. Marching plan would actually be nice too. I didn't think about that. With marching plan, that increases our odds, especially since that'll put the Highwayman, Timbuk, up to 10. Wait, is it a 3 or 2 gain? 2. So that would put it up to 10. Give us a decent chance of taking a little piggy out before they get to vomit on us. How does that affect you? 5, you up to 7. Oh, that's a tough call. I think the safer bet is triage. We're gonna go safe right now. Yeah. Especially since we might be dealing with an ambush here. No, okay.
The promise of safety.
Phew! And a trap. Ooh, that's stress healing. I will take it. Come here. Come here. Come on. Yes, heal me. Good. And that'll free up some inventory space for us so we can pick more crap up. Alright, which way do we want to go? I think here, this is our best bet of getting a good scout. We crit scout here, it's... Why, hello there, that's the second one in this dungeon. Well, I'm thinking we go for here, try and get Wield Phobe off. I'm not super worried about soft. In most cases, that's what, 1 point of health loss? 2 at max? I think it's 2 at max. Wield Phobe would definitely be more worthwhile. Let's see what we get. Wield Phobe, okay. We got lucky this run. We got rid of 2 nasty things. Which, in the long run, saves us, realistically, about 8,000 gold. Okay. What else do we have ahead? Yeah, I had a feeling.
Cruel machinations.
Sorry, at least it was on somebody who didn't already have a ton of
With a
stress.
singular purpose.
Do we want to keep that bleed there, or we do have bandages? I think we'll hold on to it. What are the odds we get a nasty fight here anyway? Better question. Do I want to rely on... So what are we at? It's 55 plus... if I torch up, that would be 65, 75. Or we could get 85 if I torch down. If we torch down, we also take more stress. And we reduce our odds of getting a surprise. 75, 85... You know what? We really need a good scout here, so I think we're going to torch down. Yeah, let's do it. And we'll go in. Raiding session. Now, you're working on a class concept for Darkest Dungeon again. What do you think of this as one of the camping skills? Raiding session. 2 respite, gain 5 random gems. Negative 65% surprise chance, 3 battles. Plus 65% surprise chance party surprise, 3 battles. Okay, so you're gaining... You're basically gaining money, but increasing the odds you get a couple of nasty fights. Okay. Random gems, so it's not like it's, you know, equal chance of getting citrines versus rubies and the like. I think that is a pretty hefty penalty. It's something... I like the idea of the skill, I should say that. I think it's got good flavor. It's something that hasn't... It's along the same lines as the Trinket one. You can get... Typically you get, what, a white Trinket from that, which is 700 something. I think the respites would probably need to be 3, maybe. And then again, you could end up with, like, 2 or 3 citrines as well, which would... with a penalty, I guess the respite point's probably close. You'd have to keep an eye on that. It might need tweaked, but... I like it. I think it's a good skill. I like it. But... Yeah, because I guess the one... What is it? 2 for the Trinket one, 2 respite points. Typically you get a what is it? Like a 700, roughly 700-ish gold on average. But you do have the chance to spike up to higher values, depending on what trinkets you pull. Pretty small chance, though. But if you wait a little more towards the lower gems being a higher occurrence, I think it's fair. I think it's fair. Obviously, numbers would have to be watched, probably tweaked a little bit here and there, but the base idea is sound, I think. We didn't get the scout. Why bring scouting trinkets and scouting skills? It never helps. It doesn't help. The one place in the world where we really, really want to scout things and we can't get it. Hi. I think we're going to skip you. Yeah. We've already got enough stress problems as it is. Hey, there's our food, so we're not going to die from hunger checks. We're going to die from everything else instead. Alright, come on. 85 scout? There's our scout, and it was a crit scout. Not as good as it would have been here, but at least we kind of know what's going on. So I guess we'll just have to take that now, won't we?
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Well, hey, speaking of hunger checks, there it is. We're getting some really depressing gains, despite how low our torch has been. Alright, we're just gonna keep taking this back, yeah. Loop around, hit this corner. Wait, where's our... Did we reveal the quest? No. Wait, what was... Right, that was the bug fight. I was like, didn't we pass a curio? It was... We did indeed, it was the bug fight. Which we don't want to take right now. Because we're low torch. On a difficulty we're not fully sussed out for yet. And it's just not a good idea. No. That's how people die.
With loot are often low on supplies.
Okay, that's one. I keep getting gold values confused between Pitch Black Dungeon and the base game. I can't remember. Is that 400 or so? Ish for the Rusty Border. I think that might actually be Pitch Black Dungeon, isn't it? I can't remember. It's been so long since we've done that too, but that's still the value database that's in my head. I hate it. It's insane.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most...
Now there we go. That's a little better. Oh yeah, we may do with that. So let's go ahead and... what are we looking at shovel-wise here? We got plenty of movement. There's 1 obstruction. There's typically 2 in a medium. So as long as it's not in this hallway, we should be okay. I think we're going to toss the shovels now. We've seen enough of the dungeon. I'm comfortable doing that. And I think at this point we'll torch up 2... Going into a hallway battle, how about we torch up 3? Then take the gold. Whatever this battle's gonna be. Okay, not too bad. It's probably one of the more favorable hallway battles for us. Especially if we crit. These two do like to go after a marked target, but of all the people to hit, aside from Riposte would have been nice, I guess. Alright, let's start healing. At least with the 2 healing items, we get respectable numbers out of Orca there. I want to stress heal, but at the same time, I'd like to stun both of them so we don't have to worry about the hits. And finish the Marcher off, because next round we're getting Drums of Doom, which is more AoE stress. It's highly unlikely Debilitation's coming out twice. It's happened, but it's not likely. Alternatively, I could leave these 2 up and just hope they... Well, they're probably going to attack Anya here. High probability of it anyway. And if they crit, that's more stress, so I think the stun... Alright. I've talked to myself into it. Go for the kill, stun them, and then stress heal.
Them all.
Okay. I don't know if they were going to crit or not, but it's not worth the risk. They're going for Anya. Nope. It's not going to do it. That is not going to do it either.
Decimated.
It's good. Well, that was a lousy stress heal. Yeah, that crit was worth more. Alright, at least we got it under control again. That's always nice. And... deleted.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah, that's a full stack of deeds. That's pretty big. Got a key right up ahead. Secret room's not looking good. Do we have a, I don't see one. We haven't run into one yet, though. A curio room. That's where this is most likely going to be useful. I think we toss the holy water. We already got use out of one of them. Not the best odds of getting use out of the second. I do want to scout here, so let's go ahead and dip that just a smidge. Oh, at least we got the surprise. Alright, so we want to disable his ability to go backwards, which means we need to annihilate the back row and get rid of their corpses. If we're really lucky and we eat all of our veggies, maybe we'll crit something to death. Nope. So that's going to have to be killed. Oh dear. 8 to 14, 7 to 14. Crit chance is a little different. If it bleeds, yeah, okay. Oh, come on, somebody crit something. Come on. Should I go for the stun? What is our stun chance? 45%. Stun would be pretty swell. Then again, with 2 corpses back there, we have a higher chance of him doing Trot Retreat. And in the first round, that's not necessarily a bad thing. So I think we'll leave him untouched. Just try and... Okay, he's going to bleed to death. Nice! 1 down. Nice. Almost as good as a crit. Backhand, that wasn't Trot Retreat. What are you doing, mister? What are you doing? Oh. Okay, he resisted. That's probably for the best. No, he's content just wailing on us. He doesn't care. Alright, so I'm not going to bother with that corpse for now. We are going to try and get a stun here, because I don't want the AoE damage coming out like that. It's big. That's the one weakness we have right now, AoE damage. Because I can't deal with that. Good, good. I think a self-heal is in order here. Nice. Oh, it's beautiful. Love it. Damn you and your protection. You swine tar. You hulking monstrosity, you. He's not gonna trot retreat, is he? I don't think he's gonna cooperate with us here. I'm pretty sure we're on our own. No, we got like no chance now. Exactly no chance. 0% chance to land a stun. 4 damage, feels good. That's exactly what we needed. Be gentle, mister. Be gentle. Maybe we should try and dodge something. They don't have the highest accuracy, so dodge is pretty effective here. Who am I more worried about? You. The one who... Whatever, at least it wasn't a double. I'll take it. Punk. 6 damage, yeah. At least we got to bleed off for whatever that's worth. Do I want to... What's our damage going to be? 5 to 10, there is a chance... How did I roll a 4 before? Oh, right, stun. 20% damage reduction, that's how, so it dropped our damage by 1. Which, that is worn off now. There is a chance we can kill him. I would prefer not to, because I'd like one more heal. Alright, we're good. Although, he is going to get another attack off, so... Not a double. I'll take it.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay, 2 hunger checks worth of food. Decent gold. And the Onyx did pay off over the Citrine because we just got our second one. Which is always lovely. This does not require a key. Why does it not require a key? At least the contents are mine.
If only treasure could staunch the flow.
Oh, that's sad.
Otherworldly corruption.
That's very sad. Well, there's the scout I wanted. Where's our quest objective, though? Oh, hell, it's gonna be in this hallway or this room, isn't it? And watch. Calling it right now. It's in this room, and there's going to be an obstruction right here. Right on that tile. Right there. Hey. And I threw the holy water, so we're not going to touch that. So far, this dungeon has been going wonderfully. Wait, do we need to be below 51 or at 51? Below 51. Uh-oh. One torchlight too high. I guess we're just going to take the 75% instead of the 85. Uh-oh. Someone making an emergency landing out there? I hear a plane. Sounds more like a what, one of those water planes. I don't know what they're called. Is it just water blade? Hi guys, I'm an idiot. Nice to meet you. Alright, this one hasn't gone yet. It's highly unlikely we get the kill. But if we outspeed them, which is kind of looking good considering my relatively fast on guard, okay. I take back everything I said. I didn't realize he had on guard. Black Plague, come on. Where's it at? Ooh, we resist. I was kidding, but... guess the pigs don't care. Stress is still 13 across the board. Stress is alright. I'm more worried about death, especially when this guy goes again. Or him. For having 8 speed, the fact that he is going almost dead last is kind of depressing, because that makes Duelist Advance so much less useful. Go ahead and bandage that bleed off, especially since we're getting low on health. Kill that pig is going to live, isn't it? The pig is gonna live. No. An airboat? Oh god, no, I'm not that far into the swamps. Oh. One of those the planes that land on water. I don't remember what they're called. Hydroplaning is not the right answer. That's what happens when your car slides on the water on the road. How far are you in this run, percentage-wise? Well, we're 25 weeks in at this point, which is a quarter of the way to our time limit. But I'd say we're a little further than a quarter of the way in, probably about a third of the way through the run right now, realistically speaking. Water planes, is that it? Oh, nice and simple. I like it. I don't know, I'm not an aviator. I hate planes. I don't know anything about them. All I know is I don't want to die. Right here. It is becoming a reality. Very quickly becoming a reality. That's good. That saves me some damage here. Iron Swan? Sure. Oh, there's the crit. Could have used that earlier. Aha! Ooh. More dodges. Very dodgy. 20%. Always a pleasure. Alright, we have reduced healing because of the debuff. On the bright side, we are buffing our healing, so 3 in a row. 3 dodges. The magic man here, Sinner Twin. Dodging everything, doesn't care. Since we can apply a bleed here, I'm going to go ahead. Never mind. Just kidding. So I'm going to take that one out. I'd rather take the hit from the Reaver. What are the odds it's going to be a crit? I mean, honestly. Honestly. Honestly? Oh, never mind. We don't have to worry about it. We went faster this round. Playing with floaters and whatever so they can take out... Yeah. That was it. Mr. Clean class. 100% damage and warns. 80% disease resist. I'll take it. 4 of them. 1, 2, 4 of them. Seems like official name is Seaplane. Seaplane, that was it. Yeah, that's it. I actually kind of like the name. Seaplane. Rolls right off the tongue. Now, if only I could remember it. Four in a row. In a row. Beautiful. Hiding whiskey in his coffee cup.
Success.
They're on to me.
Or is it
There's no coffee in here, it's just pure whiskey.
Light?
Fortunately for me, they're similar in color. I need a banana for reference. I don't think we need a banana in this case. Banana's not the right color. I don't know. Yeah, I guess if you let it sit long enough, maybe. Alright, I take my objection back. Let's get a banana. Oh, another crit scout. Definitely no secret room in this dungeon. Okay. So I can safely throw the keys now at this point. I'm fairly comfortable with that assessment. I don't know if I want to go for that trap. We got one over here. So the traps at this point with our party is, they're basically free stress healing on these two. As I believe both of them more or less have a... No, you don't. 70% chance. So I'm 110. But I think this is before reduction. So 90% chance for the highwayman, which is safe enough. And 115 for you. Wait, how's it one? Wait, what? Wait, huh? Does the math add up on that? 140... but we have a 115, so that would be a reduction of 35. I could have swore the reduction per difficulty was 20%. The math is not adding up here right now, and I don't know why. We got a weird 5%er somewhere. Because if I'm not mistaken, the difficulty bumps are a 20% reduction in trap, and we're on veteran, so that would be 20%. So where the hell did that extra percentage come from? This doesn't affect it, does it? No. No. I have no idea. Quick maths. Is it a reduction of 25? Okay, that would explain it. For some reason I thought it was 20. Okay. Well, that would certainly explain. Was that changed in COM? Or was it always 25? Because I could have swore it was 20%. Maybe not the first time I've misremembered something either, so take that for what it's worth. Yeah, let's just toss the key. We might find the secret room, we might not. At this point, it's not looking good. Because there's only one place it could still be, and that's this hallway. Oh, I'm getting 25. You don't know what it's supposed to be. Okay. I could have swore it used to be. Maybe it was changed with COM, and I just never noticed. We've been playing in the dark so much that it's kind of been largely irrelevant. And then we had the Deus Volt run where it didn't matter. So, maybe it was changed. Maybe I'm misremembering. Could be anything. So, I have no idea why the numbers are what they currently are. Hi, I've only played 1,400 hours of this game. I don't know what I'm doing. We got a fight in this room, right? No, this is the empty room, but, you know. Yeah, you know. Let's go up a little. But you guys know you can play all GMB and Nintendo Pokemon games. Game Boy? I assume that's Game Boy. Online. You did because people put randomizers. I like the idea of the whole randomizing thing. I haven't really watched or seen much of it, though, so I don't know how it actually overall affects gameplay. Well, we got our crit scout. There's no secret room in this dungeon. It's if I remember correctly, it's basically 50-50, and we got the downside. The negative 50. The bad 50. What is your disarm chance? Not very high. 65? No, thank you. Yeah. See, we got weird numbers here. The 5% is what's throwing me off. I have no idea where that 5% is. I don't know. It must have always been 25%. Because now that I think about it, even in our earlier playthroughs, on Veteran before we leveled up. Is that it, maybe? Does leveling up add a weird fiver or something, and that's why it felt like it was a 20%? Does resolve... No, it's 10% per resolve level, so where's the... I have no idea. It's a mystery. It's gonna bug me, though. The rest of the day, I'm gonna be thinking about it. Oh, no! Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. You know what? Screw you little piggies, we're torching up. I'm gonna torch down once the fight's about over so I can get more loot. But for the majority of this fight, we're torching up. Because, no. That's bad. I'm pretty sure he can use his big attacks from that position. So... Uh-oh. Guys, this could hurt a lot. This is about to get super painful. I should go for a heal here. What's your speed? Speed of 1? If I can get the stun off, go for the kill.
Impressive.
Okay, we didn't leave a corpse. That's good. We are going first. Bandage. Thank you. And your fingers crossed. Okay. Oh, man. Alright, knock him back. Knock him back! 120% resist. Not gonna happen. I know, I still like to yell at people. It's fine. We just recently crit with Orca. I mean, I could blind fire. It's 50-50 who it hits. But the odds are it would need to crit. It's got a terrible crit mod. It's not going to happen. I should heal. Good choice. Good choice. He trot retreated. Why didn't the first one ever? He couldn't even go anywhere. Okay, that's fine. You know what? Get stunned. Again. I'm not dealing with you right now. Not until this puppy's out of here. We'll talk in a minute, you and I. 2 crit heals in a row. Ooh, that's fancy. Alright, I think we're gonna get rid of this corpse just so we don't have to worry about... Maybe second position is where we want it. Maybe it can't do its attacks in second position, but it wants to move backwards, so... I don't know exactly... They changed the brain for the Swintar, so I don't know exactly what it tries to do or why it wants to do anything right now. But it didn't trot retreat. It didn't even try in first position, even when there were things behind it. In first position, it definitely seemingly wanted to spam crunching backhand. However, in second position, it seems to be favoring, or to at least some extent, wants to trot retreat, even if it can't. So I'm thinking having it in the middle here in 2 and 3 might be the beneficial positions. So I'm wondering if the 2 AoE attacks can only be done from fourth position. That doesn't make sense, so I'm pretty sure they can be done from the middle. I guess it just confuses the Swintar's brain still, what exactly it wants to accomplish. Or something. Oh boy, this could be a long fight. I should have gone for the bleed.
A devastating blow.
I'm not sure why he's trying to trot retreat there. Yep, now we're back to the crunching backhand. Here we go. I can do the stun one more time this fight, so we might as well take it. We know he'll still try and trot retreat even if he can't move backwards. At least in these 2 positions. Although he used to try and do it a lot in first position. I think that's what they fixed with the brain update, the AI update. They made it so he won't try and trot retreat if he's in first position and there's nobody behind him. So that's probably why he's not trying it in first position, but in second position he did. It was more of a band-aid fix on his AI than like a straight-up redo. So that would explain that behavior to an extent, I guess. I don't know if that's how they actually did it, but so far that makes sense. These damn swine towers are so dangerous. You kind of have to know how they operate, so I'm trying to figure out as much as I can here with the new tars. As much as I realistically can, anyway. Alright, our stress is doing pretty solid. He's stunned, though. Might as well take the opportunity. More bleeds, you say? Sure. I've got bleeds for you. Maybe. Someday. Anyway. We're gonna get a point blank off on him. With a little bit of luck, that'll do the trick. Okay, gotta get his heal on. Guess so. Reduce 2 crit heals. I mean, it's a 12% chance for a crit heal, so it's not exactly abysmal or anything, but I'm just not used to seeing 2 in a row. Felt pretty good. You know, the big guy is going to crit since you got a double stun. On the bright side, it does happen. They don't have the highest crit chance, thankfully. Oh, because they have a lot of AoE attacks, so giving them a high crit chance would just be cruel, especially considering how much damage they can do with some of those attacks. So I think their crit chances, I believe it's a little on the maybe lower middling side. I don't remember the exact number. But I'm not too concerned about a crit. They happen occasionally. I think they're more likely to happen with crunching backhand, unfortunately. Which also increases the chance it'll stun us, which is lovely. Get the bleed. Oh, 2 assists in a row. He's only got 40% dodge. Good job, Sinner.
The bigger the beast,
That is now 5 dodges in a row for Sinner, by the way, for anyone keeping track of him. I think it's 5. I don't know if there was one he dodged. Oh, no, he did dodge one, so that's 6 in a row. Because he dodged the double backhand as well. That is 6 consecutive dodges from the Sinner Man. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, there's our last quest objective, so technically we're done. We could leave at any time. We're going to suss out a little more loot, so I guess we can toss the bandages for another portrait. I'm going to go ahead and torch up here. I was going to torch down for the fight, and I forgot. I always say I'm going to, and I never remember to. It's just my MO at this point. I can't really afford to throw the blood, because we're probably going to need it. I could throw the food, I guess. We could just leave. I think we'll skip the bus. We can get plenty of those from the ruins, and we tend to spend a lot of time there anyway. So in this case, I will throw the medicinal herbs for that. Quest is done. Let's go ahead and check a few more things out. Probably not going to go for these 2 fights, simply because our stress is good. I don't want to risk any more diseases. So we're probably just going to see what this curio is and then head out. Back, speaking of stress, 85. Yeah. My count is way off here, for some reason. At least it's affecting everybody, not just the Houndmaster. Oh, it was books. Books can be alright. It's like a, what is it? It's like a 30-something% chance for a positive or neutral effect. No, it was higher than that, wasn't it? 33 or 40% chance for a positive or neutral effect. And then something like that. It's worth using if you get a stress healer and you get a chance to get the stress off, because that's usually your big negative is stress. I think it's 25 for the books. And if you got a stress healer, you're doing clean runs, it's usually okay to touch them, because you do have a decent enough chance. I believe it's 16% to actually get a positive quirk, which is nothing to sneeze at. But with no more heroes and our very limited stress management, I don't think it's worth the risk here in this playthrough. Yep. Do we want to take that fight? We've had a few hallway battles. We haven't had any of the really easy ones yet. It could be a really easy hallway battle. Or it could be mosquitoes. I just scared myself out of it. Going home.
Our supplies are replenished. The soldiers will feast tonight.
And we do have our second dodge item for the Houndmaster, which is probably going to be important later on. Excuse me? 1, 2, 3. The Red Plague of all things. What was this run? This is why I don't like going to the Warrens, guys. I'm pretty sure you're almost guaranteed to walk out with extra diseases when you go to the Warrens. It's a fucking awful place. And we only have 17 characters on the roster. Spotted Fever is... we're going to have to deal with it, I think. That one I'm probably not going to bother removing. Satanophobia's got to go. That's just a lot of stress we don't want to deal with. Lagophobia's fine. Red Plague has to go and the runs have to go. That's our highwayman out for 2 weeks, basically.
A modest offering from those few
1 week. Yeah, 2 weeks for the Hellion. Oh well, we get a free week, so that's good for our bank. Oh god, we had the Red Plague on roll. What is it with the Red Plague right now? It's going around, guys. Quick, get your vitamin C pills. You know, the Red Plague is top priority. Spasming entrails, too. That one's fine, though. I don't care about that one. We can keep it there. At least it prevents us from getting something worse in that spot. Can diseases override each other like quirks? If you get 3 diseases and you roll a new one, does it override one of the old ones, or does it just not put that one? I don't think I've ever run into that issue, surprisingly. I've had plenty of runs where I've gotten 3 on somebody. There was that one run where we got 6 diseases in 3 fights. Although they spread those out pretty well. So I've never had a situation where I've had 3 diseases on somebody and then had to roll a 4th. So I don't actually know what happens. It's a pretty rare situation, I think. Unless you're not keeping up with your diseases, I suppose, but with penalties like that, that feels crazy. And we're only mildly crazy. Lycophobia, yeah, that's fine. I'm willing to deal with lycophobia, get rid of the runs. Most games that implement the RNG element use the Mersenne Twister algorithm. Its statistical distribution confirmed via both observation and mathematical demonstration. Now, this method is the best correct as balanced randomness generator. So while the RNG might sometimes seem unfair, it surely compensated, or will compensate at a point in time with positive result that had low expectancy. The only thing I know about the RNG is that it's a fixed... It's not true randomness. And that the more often something doesn't occur, it's a building effect. So the more often, for example, the more often character... Does it work for crit chance? I know it works for hit chance. Every time you miss an attack, consecutive misses increase your accuracy. It's a hidden increase that doesn't read on the paper, but your accuracy actually goes up every time you miss. That way, you're less likely to go on massive missing streaks, which feel really bad. Trust me, I've been on them before. And I don't think that... Does it affect crit? I think it might affect monster crit as well. The longer they go without critting, the more likely they are to eventually crit. I think that's the case. I don't know if that one applies to players as well, though. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I think I've read into that. It acts the same as you get the 6th quirk when you have 5 hit replacement. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So, holding on to spasming entrails doesn't actually benefit us much. But it's not really worth spending 1,000 to remove either, in my opinion, so... it's certainly not worth taking a week out. I'm going to keep it there anyway, but I kind of figured that's how it would work, but I wasn't sure. So what was our satanophobia rate? That's one we got to get rid of. So Sinner's out for a week while we deal with that. Beast Hater, Mankind Hater. That's a tough call. So Beast Hater and Mankind Hater are both very useful. Especially, honestly, I'd almost like to lock both of them in, really. They're pretty solid for a Houndmaster. A lot of the areas you take a Houndmaster, the enemy you're hitting are either Beast or Mankind. In the case of the Warrens, which is where the Houndmaster is probably the most useful, some of your biggest enemy count as both Beast and Man, like the Drummers and the Reavers are both Beast and Human. So that would be just lovely in there. And in DD... Starting in DD2, you begin running into enemy that are both Eldritch and, I think, Beast. I believe the Polyps, and I know the little Puppers are considered Beast, I believe. I think the Templars are, too. So, the later into that, it's Beast and Eldritch. So Beast Hater's just always worth locking in on a Houndmaster. And it kind of goes along with our strengths, so... That would definitely be nice. Very expensive right now, though. 8,000. Almost 8,000, just shy. No, we'll wait on that, but that would certainly be one worth locking in at some point in the future. When we have more money. Assuming it doesn't get overwritten by then. Still get 20% reductions here. Although I really need to get the second one open. So we need to save up 20 bucks here for our second treatment ward slot, which is going to be a very important pickup for us. We're 9 busts away. Did we pick up anything to sell? No, not really. Okay. How much stress is that? Is that 30 or 430? Okay. Mercurial. That's right, we locked in Slugger. Ooh, it was a good one, too. Don't know if I want to stress heal Rolt or just send him out with a Jester. I'm thinking we send him out with a Jester. Let's see what we got. We got our first Warren's boss for the veteran. Mercurial Salve, huh? Alright. What are you offering? Berserker's Mask. No. 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 Maybe. Okay. That would be worth going for. We already have one of those, don't we? Yes, and I never use it. So we get... Ooh. Okay. I don't hate it. That's actually a very solid item for the Cove. Especially if you put it on like a beefier frontliner. Then you don't have to worry nearly as much about arterial bench. And it's basically bonus damage against almost everything in there except the Countess. So I don't hate the Ethereal Crucifix here. And as far as places of doing a long run, the Warrens would be the worst place. Ruins is not a terrible place to do a long run. I'd say the places I'm most likely to do long runs are the Ruins and the Weald, as those tend to be the easiest places to do them. It would be nice to do a long run. I'd have to take a Jester for that one, I'm pretty sure. And an actual healer. I wouldn't want to risk doing a long run with a less optimal group. Although these Sun Cloaks are pretty attractive, especially with the Baron coming up. So that's a tough call. I've done one run in the Cove, I think. Pretty sure. No, it had to have been 2. Because a single short wouldn't have bumped it up to 50%. Would it have? Maybe it would have. I think I've done one run in the Cove. One short, that's it. Otherwise I've avoided it because, high damage, high stress, disease chances are decent. It's not a great place. I think we're going to go for the Crucifix. The long run would be nice as well, so... Let's see, who do we want to take? Mike is a bit lower on experience. I'm afraid the long run is actually going to level Mike up, though. Yeah, that's definitely going to level him up, I'm pretty sure. Well, maybe not. I don't remember if it's, what is it? 8 experience? Is it 8 or 6? I don't remember. Alright, let's take Mike. The Jester. Yep, sure. Welcome to the party, Chobby. I would love, absolutely love, to take Dag into this, but that is 2 camps. That is Snake Fight Central. Although, we do have the party comp for it, so... Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and risk it. I'm going to have to eventually, and this is probably going to be one of our better party compositions for trying. And as a final addition here, we got stress, we got healing. Taking Rolt might be a good idea. Work that stress down a bit here. Solid damage. Okay defense. Mercurial kind of sucks, but hopefully we won't run into that being a major problem anyway. Alternative, I don't want to take 2 curses in. I really don't want to prep for a long run and then run into the Fanatic. Actually, does it matter prior to hitting 3 people? I think if you have anyone in your party, it's a, what is it, like a 25% chance of him popping up or something. And then if you hit, what is it, 3 people, it goes up again or something like that. No. So I'm thinking we take Rolt. That gives us a stun as well, another stun, so I think it's alright. What upgrades do we need? Armor. Armor. Or skills? Skills... little work, not too bad.
Our community grows.
Thank you for the follow, friend. I appreciate that. Welcome aboard. And on the bright side, second position, we can use Flashbang, which is nice. Although there are going to be times where we get pushed forward if we use Adder's Kiss. I think we'll stick with flashbang. Yeah. More than half the time we'll be able to use it as is. Okay. Alright, how's everyone else? Let's go check them. For the accuracy, I think so. Oh, okay, we're going to switch off Serpent's Way here. We're actually going to pick up Exposed, because we are going to need to remove Stealth here from things. So, finally time for Exposed to make a comeback. Definitely something we don't want to forget. Bump that up. Bleed's not super important here, so we're most likely just going to be stress healing and buffing. So I'm probably not going to upgrade Harvest. What do we got here? Judgment would be nice. It's about time. Give us a little more damage when needed. This is a long run. We should make a decent chunk of money here. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. And since it's a long, we definitely need to check our camping skills, because we're going to need those for the snake fight. Snake Eyes, armor piercing would be okay. But I'm probably going to end up going snake skin and otherwise stress healing before our first camp. Like takedown, everything's good here. Scouting chance is nice, but at a 3 cost for 25%, we'll probably skip it. This is how we do it, obviously, always very important. Turn back time's a pretty big deal. Okay. And none of this is important. As long as we got Sanctuary, that's basically it. Encouraging Sanctuary. Because we don't run full religious parties. As our armor piercer, I'm debating how much damage we want to run here versus what do we got going on? Lazy Eye, of course. I think the only thing that affects is puncture and puncture. Right. So that's fine. I think it's puncture and captivate. Oh, and impale as well. That's range 2, yeah. I very rarely run impale or captivate, though. I much prefer taking my shield breakers as just single target nukers. I like it better that way. That way I can delete priority targets. Although there's something to be said about taking impale if you're also taking grape shot. That's another matter entirely, and that is not the case this run. This would be nice just for survival during the snake fight. That would certainly help a lot. Take that. Our accuracy is decent as a baseline for a shield breaker. Definitely on the higher end of the spectrum, so we don't really need the focus ring, and I don't think I want to lose a dodge anyway. So I'm thinking we take Dizzy's Head, lose the 10% HP, which is 2 in this case. Just for the extra oomph when punching through the rattlers. Prot would be okay as well. But what is this? It's 20% stress. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. And poor Rult here. What is Rult taking? Rult will take the focus ring. Not quite as lucky in the accuracy department there. What else? Dodge would be okay. Scouting. That's essentially a free 10% scout with no penalties, so I'll take it. Papa Bear loves a scout. Okay, and for you, I'm thinking the Camouflage Cloak, as always. A little extra survival on our very squishy Jester. And then from there, we take a little extra scouting, or we take a little extra dodge. What are we at? 25, so 40. 40 should be sufficient. Although I don't really care for losing the speed on the Jester, but sometimes you gotta make a sacrifice. What do we got here, Mania? Slow reflexes. Are you craving? You must be. So we'll technically be down to 7 speed once I give him the blood. The blood, yes. What does Mike want? Mike will take Jumia's head and maybe the dazzling charm for some slightly better stunning. Offering would be okay. It's raining, it's pouring, the old bear is snoring. Not as much as he used to, unfortunately. Probably as much caffeine as it is insomnia at this point. Alright, we're gonna take the stun charm. I could take the Chirurgians, maybe bump our heal up 1 more point, but I think preventing the damage is better. And that'll certainly make our Dazzling Light just a little bit more effective. Mr. Bear, don't mean to alarm you. Oh. Are there any sub-milestone badges, like 6 months? Not yet, I haven't had a chance. With the computer dying, I've had to essentially perform triage on what I update and when. So until I get that finalized, everything else is kind of on the back burner for now, because none of that matters if I can't stream. There's a scorpion on your coffee cup. I know, his name is Bill. He's actually alright if you get to know him. A real chatty Cathy, though. If you're not careful, you can't get him to shut up. Let's make sure I don't forget to swap that since we just spent money on it. I just can't get this bank where I need it to be. Every time we get it back over 100 grand, I end up having to upgrade a new party going out. Damn you, bank. Is there any... Should I sell stuff? I should totally sell stuff. The problem is most of this is situationally useful. I already sold all the flatulent stuff after he died. Like, well, fuck, guess we're done with that. Oh, hey, I do have the medic's boots. I didn't think I did. I didn't see him when we checked earlier. Although at this point, I suppose I could get rid of the rock gut sensor. Oh well. We'll hold on to it for now until I get something better, like the bloody herbs, or anything really. And our provisions are free this week, so the perfect time to do a long dungeon. Yes, indeed. Look at that. We just take everything. It's beautiful. 4 shovels. What else do we want? 6 keys. 6 holy waters. All the torches in the world. What else do we have? Bandages. Anti-venoms. Yeah. I'm debating if we want to do a snake fight early or wait a bit. I suppose it depends if we pop the Fanatic or not. We actually don't have the worst composition for the Fanatic. The big concern here is if one of our DPS goes on the Pyre, that's kind of a problem. Considering Jester. So the Jester would be the weak link here for the fight. It's not unbeatable, but if we run into him and we have to fight him, it's definitely a run-ender. We would probably have to leave right after. What are the current specs? I got a 970 that's dying. I got a 7, I think 7-year-old hard drive that's also dying, which is mechanical, by the way. My CPU is like a 3rd or 4th generation i5, which is also dying. Those are the 3 components that are actually dying. And the motherboard is, I don't know, from about the same generation for the i5. It's not great. It functions well enough up until the point it started tanking. A potion platter of meaningless existence. Hallelujah indeed. Sounds delicious. You have an i5 6600 and a compatible M-ATX motherboard if you're interested. Technically, someone else bought it, but they haven't picked it up in 6 months, so you're probably just going to PayPal them the money back. Well, like I said, I got 3 components dying all at once, so it just needs to be a full system replace at this point. Replacing any single one isn't really going to do much, because then the other 2 will just pick up the slack and die for it. So, I mean, we're getting there. We're just got to make Bertha stretch a couple more months, and it'll be fine. Oh, she did give me a scare last night. She went down and wouldn't come back up for a couple of hours. I had to tweak a few things around to get it to start back up. But it did. She's holding in there. She's an old battle axe. No one's taken Bertha down before her time. Do we want more medicinal herbs? Yes, might as well. And that leaves us 3 spots for loot. Huzzah! Hang in there, Bertha. That's what I say every night before I go to bed. With a little prayer. Way cheaper to buy each piece separately. Right now, from where I'm planning on getting it, from NZXT's build program, I can get a computer at basically MSRP with a $100 markup for the building fee. That is the cheapest I've been all over trying to build a cheaper computer piece by piece, short of spending the next 8 months looking for super sales. That is about as cheap as I'm getting a computer. It's very affordable. And I don't have to worry about all the little bits and pieces, so. Also comes with a warranty. Yeah, exactly. So right now, in the current climate with how fucking expensive graphic cards are, you're pretty much better off finding a reputable building center that doesn't have a huge markup. Like, I believe NZXT's, I think they run like a 5% markup, 5 to 10 depending on the component, for MSRP for all the pieces. It's fairly affordable, and you can get financing on it, which is nice. From a claim. I think it's a claim financing. Whatever it is.
What better place to begin?
Did I forget blood?
Of our noble line.
I forgot blood. I brought everything but blood. Okay. Well. I mean, at least we didn't get the fanatic, so that's good. We're going to have to take a mosquito fighter, too, to try and fix that. So I'm just going to go ahead, move to a room, and camp right off the bat, and hope we're not close to wasting. Which room do I want to go for? Probably the empty one. That seems like a great idea. Yes. Okay. It's an alright start, especially with a surprise. Wait, did we get a crit scout? No, regular scout. Crit scout would have been really nice, though. Okay, so as much as I really want to throw stress healing here, if I don't speed buff us, the Bone Noble's going to go twice in a row, and I really don't want that, so. Assuming I can't kill him, of course, which we'd probably be able to, but you never know.
Annihilated.
Better safe than sorry. That crit may not have happened without the buff. I don't know. Let's just stun both of these, I guess. RTX cards are expensive, but you don't think RTX is mature enough yet to warrant their current costs? No, I don't go cutting edge anyway. It's never worth it. Hey, Tax Man, welcome on in. Thank you for the host, as always. It's good to see you. Time to open egg sacs. Yeah. At least we have a jester, so that's going to help us a little bit there. To be fair, I won't even really have a choice. With them craving, they're probably going to open them all on their own anyway. As far as, 10 series are doing okay on price. They're still a little up there, but not as bad as they were for a while there. They're coming down a little bit now. The prices normalized a while back. Why is Two-Face one of the best villains? Because he's not half bad. That one doesn't... If you actually stop and think about that joke, it doesn't actually make sense. Because technically he would be half bad. But it's dangerous to think that deeply about puns in the first place, so don't do it. Just accept it at face value. And spicy... Tax2 always bringing in that spicy Shambler stew on the darkest weekend. What a trooper. Sacrificing for the cause. I think we're gonna go Adder's Kiss here. With a little luck, or a lot of luck, we can go ahead and just take that one out. Stress is doing okay. Alright. Well, I haven't even had to... between 2 crits, we've already gotten rid of 6 of it, so that's nice. What do we got here? I think we're just going to do some damage, make it a little easier for the others to finish this buckaroo off. 3 tiles, so there's no point in building up Inspiring Tune as it won't persist anyway. There's no fight over there either, so I'm just going to stab him.
Well struck.
Yeah, that's exactly how I'm going to do it.
These nightmarish creatures.
You weren't really wanting pork. That's not... I mean... Calling that pork at this point is pretty optimistic. I think that stopped being pork a long time ago. Fresh as it may be. There's no blood in there. Oh, that was Aramania. Okay, never mind. Are you really looking for blood in a statue? But I forgot we had Aramania as well. I mean, that's okay. We're going to camp in the next room. It was kind of a waste. I was going to save it for later. But, yeah. Whatever. He just really wanted a buff. Well, you don't think you need to get a super expensive GPU. It might be worth splurging a little on the CPU. A good CPU will last for years and years, still holding its own on performance. Yeah. I tried streaming a few years ago on similar specs and could make tea near the ventilation. It gets a little warm back there. I keep a very cool room, though, typically speaking. Although I turn the old swamp cooler off because it's a little loud. The mic picks it up decently if there's no heavy background noise going on with the game. So I do turn it off at the beginning of the stream, or down, I should say. So the room starts out pretty damn cool, usually around 65 degrees. Fairly cool for a household room. It does get higher as we get closer to the end of the stream, but that helps a lot. Decent airflow as well. So, no tea brewing, but it does get a little warm back there. Well, I don't need to camp yet. I would really like to get rid of craving before I take a snake fight, if possible, as well. Oh, I'm definitely not touching that while craving. Nope. I don't have to go down that way anyway. Technically, I don't, actually, but we're along and I want the loot. Please, please don't. They didn't. Okay. Alright. And if I have the Jester do most of the opening, we reduce the risk of stress barks from the craving. Because they won't stress bark at themselves for opening something else. So when you got somebody craving, have them open everything. As long as you're not on an antiquarian run. It'll save you trouble in the long run.
The stuff is only the first test.
I actually need both of these.
Now it must be carried home.
Okay, get rid of that, and get rid of 250 gun. Yeah, we'll get rid of that for now. And we'll go ahead and take the spider fight at the end of the hallway, or snake fight. They're practically the same thing, right? 85, 65. Oh boy, 85%. Go for it. Oh, depressing. And I forgot to switch characters again. Oh well. Jingly bells! You would think it is the best of pork. It is a swine god after all. God is a very strong word in this case. I think God is more an element of power in this particular case than any real divine sense. Not that it doesn't taste absolutely divine in its own right. Trust me, it's an excellent addition to the menu. I highly recommend it. Worrying about background noise with all the jingle jangle. Yeah, I know. That's temporary, though. Background noise from the swamp cooler is eternal. It does get pretty... It's like there's a wishing sound always going on. Gonna hurt his feelings. He doesn't have feelings anymore, trust me. We beat those out of him a long time ago. Before we go in, I'm gonna check and make sure we got all the right camping skills actually equipped here, since we just bought them. Wait, did I actually buy anything? We bought one. It's there. Awesome. Oh, we're craving going into a camp. I swear to God, you better not decline food, Choppy. You better not deny the food.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself
How much food? We have a ton of food. I'm just gonna go ahead and feast. They didn't deny! Sweet mercy. Okay. Off to an excellent start. So, I don't actually have any stress to remove. At this point, we just need buffs. Pep talk would be nice. Reduce the amount of stress we take. We reduce a little bit with inspiring tune as we keep using it. Negative 15%. So if we can get that to like 30% baseline, just throw some pep talks or whatever over there, that would be huge. I got 2 pep talks, excellent. And obviously if we hit Death's Door with the actual shield breaker, that ends the fight prematurely, so I almost always go snake skin on this one. Just for the extra survival. Throw some pep talks over there, make this nice and easy. Bless might not be a bad idea. I'm gonna go for it. And that means I can still do This Is How We Do It, which is excellent. There we go. Not a bad camp for a snake fight. Let's do it.
As the light gains purchase,
You filthy vipers! Oh boy.
purpose is made clear. As the firelight fades, ghastly memories.
Alright.
gather their strength.
So, 30%. Let's go ahead and get that. Oh, actually, you know what? We're going to start off with the buff, and then I'll start stress healing next round. Yeah. Want to take this one out? Right. Oh, God, he got guarded. That's right. Oh, you little bastard, you. Okay. It's fine. This one's our biggest. They're easy to kill because they don't have a ton of health, comparatively anyway. And they're quite the critters. So taking them out early is usually a good idea, but bad luck. The damn Rattler guarded them really quickly. So that's a tad unfortunate. Gonna have to deal with that.
A decisive
Good start.
pummeling.
Going for my healer. Well, at least they're not going for the super squishy one who could die. Although that's the one with the extra resist, so I don't know. Kind of a mixed bag on that. Come on, get the stun, get the stun. Get here, now you're dead. I'm coming for you. How's the stress looking? Should I go for one more speed buff? I think we should, yeah. One more, little extra crit. Hopefully we get to go before...
A devastating
2 in a row. What stress? Oh, that's stress. Got it. Alright, now we can finish this one off. Or at the very least, stun it this round so it doesn't kill me. Yep. No crits. Although once it's out of stealth, it loses that sizable crit bonus. Rude. Oh. Right, exposed sends us backwards. And don't mind me, just moving. Alright, once we're down to just the adder, we can go ahead and de-stress a bit, but we gotta get rid of these ones first.
eradicated.
Not the squishy jester, anybody else. Look, God, that was a third of the health, right there. Alright, what's my stun chance against you? 130, 60? That's not terrible. You not attacking would be okay. I'd be fine with that. Hey, sinner. We took you out on a run not too long ago, and you were the dodge champ. 6 in a row. You're doing well as a Houndmaster. It suits you. The boss is active. The boss is active. Get on in for your free rubies, essentially. Assuming you survive, but I have absolute faith in all of you. Do not just randomly keel over dead. I believe.
Them all.
Maybe? Hey, we got it that time. Nice. Alright, now that it's just the adder, we can start working the adder down while also stress healing a bit. Getting that under control. Speaking of under control, that puts us up to 15th. So we're at 60% reduced stress, which is good. Keep working it down. And also get the Sinister Adder down. If we get him below half health, that increases the chance of them using Molt, which effectively buys us a free round. Free rubies until you die horribly, you mean? Hey, death is an unavoidable thing anyway. Might as well get some rubies for it, right? We'll bury you with a couple if you don't make it. It's a good deal, trust me. Just half worried that might crit. There's the molt. Excellent. It's about every third round we can get him to molt. Which is going to be beneficial as we get the stress out of here. I do have to keep getting him down lower, though, just to make sure. No! Okay, that's fine. I thought we were going to lose our turn. Yikes. That would have been less fine.
Compassion is a rarity in the...
By the way, folks, currently working trading, political, and commerce sim game. It'll be a while until you have a playable version of it, but I'd love to share it with you. If anyone's interested, let me know and keep me updated. Hey, keep me updated. Yeah, sure. Sounds interesting. Nope. Getting there. Couple more rounds. Especially if I can keep getting some stuns here. There we go. Much better. So they made some... How much stress was that? 9? Awesome. So that basically means 6 rounds instead of 5. We don't need it down to 0, I guess, but get it down to around 20 at least. Craving. It's beautiful. Although we do have to be concerned about stalling, because the more we stall, the further we get to wasting. So that isn't... Oh shit. I almost killed it. Oh no! Oh, that would have sucked. Yeah, this does no damage. Let's throw that again. Molt, please. Pretty please. I can't do that. I gotta wait for him to molt. There it is. Okay. Phew. Now I can love tap him again. Hey, Vey. With what? With a crit, this might actually kill it. All of this would definitely kill with a crit. Here we go, here we go. This is my weakest one. There it is. Even with a crit, that wouldn't get the kill. Phew. Alright, I think we're... What are we at? What are we at? 27. I want one more, then we can call it. One more. Makes it nice and easy.
Soothed.
Trying to get some crit heals here. It's not working out. Alright, now we're done with the fight. Nice and easy.
Monstrous size has
The hell was that noise you just made?
Unless inordinate exsanguination.
Never heard that before.
A virtue.
I just never paid enough attention. Has it always made that noise? That was alarming. I'm gonna get rid of that food for... Ooh, the emerald, probably. Dancer's foot wrap's not going to bother picking him up. It'll put it in our chest back in town anyway without any intervention, so just leave it there. It's not like I'm going to equip it anyway. Now, okay, so I've never actually taken a shield breaker on a long run when I had to worry about snake fights before. Can you actually get 2 snake fights in one dungeon run if I camp again? Not that it really matters that much. We have pretty good resistance. I don't think we even got blighted, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the anti-venom. Either way. You may have done some horrible things as 1K Statman. What the hell's 1K Statman? 1 per dungeon? Okay. That's what I was figuring, but I wasn't sure, because it technically counts as essentially a mini-boss fight. So that's good, so we don't have to worry about that. I can camp at my leisure when I need it. Alright, there's 2 in this hallway, 2 in this hallway. These 2 are right next to each other. I think that's a higher chance for a mosquito fight, so we're going that way. Come to me, little buggies. And we surprised them. Sucks for them. Because, oh. Oh. At least we got the stun. I'll call that a recovery. You know what you need? What you need to stop doing that is what you need. You cut it out back there, Johnny. We actually get the bonus damage for the stun for once. That never lines up. Never. Ow. Never. Alright, you know what? Now you're just being inconvenient. 22, 20, 21. We'll give it to the 22. You can no longer blame me. You had 3 corpses in the river before you even opened the church. Yeah. Uh-huh. I guess you're playing Graveyard Keeper now. It's a fun game, isn't it? Nice and relaxing. I love the music for it. I really do. And that is empty. Alright. Good, good. 95, that's a guaranteed hit, so I'll take it.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, come on with the crits there, guys. Let's chill out a little bit, shall we? But you don't see me critting you, do you? No, because it's rude. It's not what we do here in polite society. Yeah, see, that's much better. Good job. Oh.
Formation is broken.
I'm a liar.
Maintain the offensive.
Right, the downside is I can't flashbang first position. Oh, God, I am definitely a liar. I was expecting to get one more stress heal out of that. Blood! Sweet mercy, we got the blood.
So
Who could live? Oh, it's fantastic. It feels so good. So good. Does anyone remember how many crests we had back at the Hamlet? Can I afford to get rid of the crests for the Onyx? I think we can. We're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to take a stack of busts and a stack of portraits home. Well, now I technically don't need this fight. So, do I want to take it just to take it? That's going to be our first veteran mosquito fight. We got a camp left. If it goes sideways, we can always camp. Might have to torch up. We got plenty of torches left. Let's do it. We're going to take the fight. You also may have kidnapped a noble of the United Cities to show the rebel farmers you want to join them. May have. Maybe. That seems like a rough maybe. Either you did or you didn't, sinner. There's no maybe about it. Oh, hey, we got the easy fight. Nice. That's pretty good luck. I'm gonna go ahead and miss him with that. It's a good start. Well, at least that means we're gonna hit him with the damage. Ooh, I could... What's your speed? Speed of 6? I think I should go for the kill here. 65% hit chance. If I go for it, I'm missing. I'm going for it.
As the fiend falls,
Right, so we don't have to worry about taking stress here,
blossoms.
which is nice. So something I was trying to say earlier and then got sidetracked all of a sudden. I don't even remember what sidetracked me, but they recently changed how bodies interact with stalling. So hitting a corpse no longer resets the stall trigger if you... So I can no longer just throw a random chip attack at this corpse, or two of them, and be fine. So if you're just hitting corpses, you will get the stall penalties now. I believe that's what the change was. I don't know if they changed anything else with stalling in that regards, or if that was the only one. I really don't have time to read patch notes these days, unfortunately. So I don't know if that was the only one or if there was more. But that's going to be a little rough because we relied on corpse stalling a lot in our recent challenges. So we're going to have to get used to not doing that. So hitting these is completely pointless here. There's no reason to do it unless I just need to clear the bodies for another reason. Which means I just need to puncture this guy a few times to stall, which I do want to stall at least for one. I don't have the anti-venom for that. Alright, I want to get at least one stress heal off here. Just to clean that up. Get one more regular heal on him. Ooh. I want to kill you. What are the odds we crit? Yeah. Oh. Well, occasionally there's still a reason, too. 10. Good, respectable numbers. Damage. No curse. Fine. You totally did, and you're going to get every noble. Alright, Braveheart. You do you. Do I... Oh, no blood. Okay. Do we want to take the invitation, though? How many invitations do I have? Do we have a couple saved up? If we don't, I definitely need to take this. That's why I hate long dungeons. There's so many decisions to make on the loot. I think we have a couple invitations. Why do you crit? We don't do that here. Crits 4 times. Apparently, things have changed. Crits everywhere. It was crit, though. Then it would be 3. Was the heal... I don't think the heal was a crit now. No, I don't think it was. So, just 3. Nothing can stop 1k stab. I still have no idea what that means. None. Nothing has been clarified. Oh, right, that mod that makes a super character. Right. Okay, I remember now. You mentioned that the other day. The mod that creates a capped-out character. Lone Wolf for Kenshi. Wait, does Kenshi have, like, a Lone Wolf mode? That'd be interesting. Oh, boy. 2 priority targets. At least they're surprised. Hey, you know what? Let's go for the stun there. Yeah, we don't want the AoE hit, or either of them, really. They're both kind of nasty. Stress is okay for now. Just in the off chance we don't kill the Bone Noble this time, obviously.
Destroyed.
It's twice in a row now I've done that. Holy crap, that's a lot of stuff. That's a very long list. So we get reduced stress taken and increased crit chance for the whole quest for defeating the snakes. So that's very nice. Alright, what else do we need to take care of here? You're stunned. I'm going to go ahead and get the bonus damage on a crit, of all things, so that's a one-shot. He foul-warded the conscript. How adorable. Ow. How adorable. It's so precious. It actually hurts. Like that's gonna stop me. I got 2 people that can make that a nothing. Although, lucky for you, I want to kill you instead. 3 to 5, right, 70% protection. We're gonna go for that. Yeah. Definitely. You can still hire recruits, but you don't need to. Statman is unstoppable. Guess so. Okay. 67. Yeah, let's go for that. Get that health right back up there. How about just being a jackass? Because that's what you are right now. Bonafide jackass. Alright, we are in the fight. Could be a hallway battle there, potentially. So I could keep going with Battle Ballad, which is, I think, what I'm going to do. Because that'll last us 3 hallway tiles at any rate. Oh god, we crit again. We crit again!
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I'm half tempted to throw them into slurps, so they're good for the Iron Maidens. They also guarantee loot from the alchemy tables, but I mean, just touching the alchemy table has a fair chance of getting loot anyway. So I'm inclined to toss the herbs at this point. We've run into 1 Iron Maiden. We're in a long dungeon. It's not like we won't run into at least 1 more. But 300 gold now is better than potentially 500 later, so go ahead and take that now. And then we can keep stacking it up in the upcoming fights, which we will undoubtedly have some of. It's a trap! Good thing we have a cleansing crystal. No scout, huh? Well, I like mystery hallways. There it is, found it. That's the one. Oh, god damn it. Alright, you've made your point, game. You've made your point. And a trap for good measure. Alright, okay. Okay, yeah, no, that's... Should have kept the herbs. As soon as I threw them, I should have known. That's what we were going to need in the hallway. That's how it always works. Although, the game laid it on thick there. It feeds on fear. I have no fear left. I feel nothing. I am numb when I play this game. Numb, I tell you. I guess we're just going to have the highest damage Jester in all the land here. That's where we're at now. Oh, I actually meant to torch up before touching that. At least we got the surprise. It's okay. I'll go ahead and leave the torchlight low. So, what do we got going on here? We got a whole bunch of madness. Let's crit some stuff. In this particular case, I think we're going to focus the Madman first. Simply because AoE. AoE stress bad. Very, very bad. So take him out. Now we can go for the Goblet Tosser. Ooh, 2 damage dealers. I don't think the Veteran can hit 4th position, but that Marksman sure can with a crit. I think at this point a crit would do, what is it, probably about 18 damage. 18, somewhere in there. It would be really swell to stun this thing, though. I've already lost a character due to gambling. We're not going to risk it. I'll deal with the stress. But just make sure we survive. Oh. Yeah, I didn't even think they'd both go for her. So it's definitely... it was a 7. That's punk damage. Although I do now have to stress heal that. That's getting a little high, especially on my healer. Get over here. Okay, now all we have to worry about from this one is a little stabby stab. Are you still alive? Yes, only one person has died, and that is unfortunately the tax man. They're both about equally dangerous, although this one can hit my squishier people in the back with more ease. So I feel like we kill you first. kind of hoping for a dodge, but no, there's the crit. Okay, so 15, not quite 17. Still nasty. Still don't want to risk it. Okay. Definitely want to keep on that stress. You're just hitting all those little knives in the dark, aren't you? Now watch, this guy's gonna crit now. 2 to 3. I mean, it'll get the kill. Stay over there. 6 damage plus 18 stress plus 7 from Bark. Then 15 crit. Yep. Yep. It's beautiful, isn't it? I, for one, love it. 100%. This is what true love feels like. Okay, at least it was only 2 damage. They keep AoE healing here. Okay, get some of this health back up. Alright, that buys me around, so that's good. Go ahead and get another nice AoE heal off, especially since we dodged damage coming in, so that's just great throughput for me on this next heal. So this is kind of pointless, but it does allow me to just keep going. Without shuffling, it saves a click, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. Oh, right, I can't stun you. Yeah, well, whatever. Just realized that's supposed to be Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. You got that now, did you? Yeah, it is. He's not supposed to be, it is. They've decided to grace the Hamlet with their immense skill at pulling people. Getting close to someone. On an intimate and very impersonal way. That description works. Just go with it. Excellent. Excellent, yes. Dodge everything I throw at you. And don't crit, please. Ooh, more dodges. You know, I think we're good on health now. Oh. You can stop dodging now, thank you. Okay, stress is clear. We're good. We had a room battle coming up, so I'm going to go ahead and pre-buff us here. So we'll have high speed going into the next fight, relatively speaking.
Precision and power. A trifling victory.
Okay. So there's our stack of each. I need... How many did I need? I needed 9. So if I take this, we're done with busts for our next upgrade. I'd have to throw something for it, though. Alright. Okay. Get rid of that. Alright. With my torch that low, I'm not getting the effect of my camouflage cloak. Forgot we had that equipped. Whoopsie. Oh. Gee, I wonder what's about to happen here.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
100 base accuracy. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's see if we can't get a crit or 2 going here. So that'll be 3 plus 8, so 11 bonus crit chance here. Which puts us up to a whopping 26%. Not bad. Not bad at all. There it is. Almost a one-shot. Oh. Return the favor on that one. Okay. Alright. I gotcha. I see how it is. There's actually a chance that won't get the kill, so I'm going to go with that instead. Got rid of the corpse, which slides that one forward. Makes it easier for me to kill him. And we're still dodging on Scorpion. Good job, Rule. There it is. At least they're not foul warding both of them. Oh, that would have been rough. 8, 1, 3, yeah, we're okay. Keep buffing. Yes, more crits for the fire. Gonna stun the hell out of you. He's in the front, so I couldn't stun him directly, but we can pass it through, so no big deal. Well, are the tables turning? An 8 heal. Where'd the 10s go?
Masterfully executed.
Okay. Not entirely sure how the Picard salute should be used. Is it like, or more like, it's pretty flexible. It's basically a face palm, essentially. That's what it is. So anytime I do something stupid or something horrible happens, so it kind of fits both, more or less. Whatever you need it for. Whatever you need it for, yeah. Hell, it even makes a howdy doody hello. When you don't have a hat you can tip, you can just face palm them, right? That's socially acceptable practice, right? No, it's not. I've been informed. It's okay, though. It's okay. Around here, it's socially acceptable. We gotta fight two tiles away, so let's keep buffing. That way we'll keep some of it when we get there. Speaking of some of it... Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and stun that, because I'd rather do that than do 2 to 4 damage. Tips face. Exactly. See, you're just tipping your face. Orange gets it. Orange gets it. Oh. We got stunned. Informed by who? Wouldn't you like to know? Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you like to know? $47 damage. I think we'll just eat the turn. Shuffle about. Why? At least we got the double resist that. Oh my god. You dicks. Alright, fine. You really want a dagger, I'll give it to you. There you go. See, this is what you wanted. This is what you did. You set this up. This is all your fault.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pit.
That's how you want it. That's how I'll give it to you. The only people who can add them are Mike and myself, and if I add it, I typically do it off-stream afterwards. So you can go ahead and whisper Mike or myself a quote you want added if you would like it. Or, yeah, you can go ahead and put it up in the suggestion section of the Discord. Isn't it in there again? I'm just curious. There we go. The suggestion section of the Discord is also an acceptable place. Mike typically checks that at the end of the day, and we'll put things in from there. Sometimes even does it during stream, like yesterday. Can't stun him. I guess we take a 4 damage thwack. Well, at least we outdamaged them. I'll take it. Magically summons Mike. Mike is probably asleep right now, if I had to guess. One of them early evening naps. You get to a certain age, and suddenly any time becomes nap time. Well, we chip damaged it to death. Sometimes. I already have one of those. I really need 2. They're just worth money, though. How much is that worth? That is, it's what, 1,700? Somewhere in that ballpark. I know the orange ones are worth like 37.50 or whatever, or something like that. I think the blues are 22. Yeah, I think that's 17.50. It's basically worth a stack of gold. How much more dungeon do we have here? Ooh, nice scout. We got a bit left. A camp and 8 torches should be sufficient, though. I could toss this last stack of torches here for that essentially stack of gold. Close enough, anyway. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the Michael. Michaeli. I don't know. I have no idea. That's what I got for you. Apparently I buttered my buns today. Damn right I did. Every day. You gotta pamper them properly, you know? So this could give us a quirk. It's pretty rare, though. It's most likely going to be a defensive buff, in which case I'm giving it to Choppy. Oh, pretty rare indeed. Ruins Tactician. Replace Thick-Blooded. I mean, I guess that would have been nice on you. You got a whole bunch of crap I don't care about. You could have used it. It would have been nice on you. Whatever. I was kind of hoping for the defensive buff. Well, we don't always get what we want, though. The scouting one would have been nice. I think you can get the scouting one from it. Gargoyles and conscripts. Sounds like a knocked-off version of Dungeons and Dragons. How do we want to handle this? I'm gonna go for a stun here. We finally landed a stun. It's happened. Stress is good. Let's go for some crits. What was the final orange count in Dust 2? It was 52, I believe. 52 oranges. If I remember correctly. It was a shitload of oranges is the technical term. Get him!
Grievous injury.
They got us right back.
Palpable fear.
I was half expecting the double crit there. And here I thought I got rid of the dangerous one, but this is the killer here. Look at that face. You can see murder written all over it in red ink. You like the golf club in the corner. You like that, do you? Mm-hmm. I forgot I put that back there last night. Don't ask me what I was doing with a golf club in my bedroom. You don't want to know. It's the mascot now. I hope you like it.
This expedition at least promises success.
I'm trying to drown myself with water. Ugh. That one went down wrong. It's 3 now. Could be worse. It could be touching all the Iron Maidens. At least it's just the statue. It's harmless. Would be nice to get that on, the shield breaker, though. Oh, God. Do you do the same damage as the shield breaker now? 9 to 18 to... Almost. Almost. Oh, boy. Well, we got 3 DPS classes now. It's lovely. I like it. Guess I won't scoff at the dagger stab anymore. A bookshelf. Hey, roll, play with the books. What do you get? What do you get? What do you get? What do you get? Warren's Explorer. It could be worse. At least it's a 10% one. Not that I'll be going into the Warrens a whole hell of a lot. It is likely we'll be going in for the Swine King, though, so it'll be useful there soon-ish. Eventually, once we get a reasonable reward offering. Surprise! Let's see. Where's our torchlight at? 75. Dim light. We got the surprise. Let's see how that goes before I bother torching. Oh, well, never mind. I don't need to worry about it anyway.
A singular strike.
So that puts you to 3. 50-50. Or I can take the bonus damage here. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good. It really brings out the pattern in the wall, ties the room together. I know it's lovely, isn't it? Game gives buff. Could have been on the shield breaker. Game gives debuff. Joe displeased. Yeah, tell me about it. I can't be satisfied. It's just how it is. I'm unsatisfiable. Wait, what the hell happened to... Wait, weren't you like almost full health a second ago? One of them missed, one of them did fine. Ah, you took a shot, huh? It wasn't a crit, but it must have been a decent roll. Yeah, I guess so. You little rascal, you. That's what happens when I don't pay attention. People nearly die. So, today's question is a follow-up for yesterday's, or more of a correction, I guess, since nobody other than me, Mike, and apparently Jeff knew who the hell the Muppets were. I'm still disappointed in all of you for that, by the way. So today, what was your favorite children's show growing up? I.e., Muppets, Sesame Street, etc. This one people should be able to answer. Scooby-Doo, definitely Scooby-Doo. Final answer. Scooby-Doo. I did watch a lot of Scooby-Doo. I did enjoy that a lot. But you know what? I think I'm going to have to go with kind of, I guess, probably the expected answer myself. There's a lot of good ones out there. I watched a lot of shows, but I would have to say Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Or Mr. Rogers. Was it actually called Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? I think that's what the full name was. Well, Mr. Rogers. I learned a lot about life from that show and how to not be an asshole in general. Some good habits were picked up from it that have carried on into my adult life. So I would have to go with that. It was impactful, it was entertaining, it was a great show. Probably the Japanese anime, Spongy Babu. Okay. SpongeBob. I'm sure there were plenty of life lessons there as well. Sorry, I had to spit the word out. Couldn't get it. We'd have to go with Ed, and Eddie. Ed, and Eddie. I'm pretty sure I know that one. I think I watched that one a bit in my formidable years as well. It had a trailer park. Kanker Sisters. Yeah, I know that one. Okay, I know that one. I don't think I learned any life lessons from that one at all, though. In fact, I'm pretty sure I picked up a bad habit or two. But entertaining show all the same. Other movies you haven't even heard of yours. I don't even think I can pronounce that. Hold on, is that an I or an L? Nuzates Pagani. Pagani. No, I butchered the shit out of that. No, I never heard of that one. Nope. But the name sounds intriguing. Courage the Cowardly Dog was cool too, if a little mentally scarring. Yeah, that one did some damage. My nephew loved watching that show. Loved it. So I've seen a fair few episodes of it. Do I want to heal out of this fight, or do I... Actually, kind of do. Yeah, you know what? We got a fight coming up. Let's chill out here for a second. Let my healer get another one. Maybe. Eventually. Someday. Soon. There it is. Now I can kill you. With impunity.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
You heard of the creepy logic behind Ed, Ed, and Eddie? That they're in purgatory or some crap like that. Yeah, man, it sounds about right for a children's show. Yeah, sounds about right. Definitely in purgatory. Not even a question about it. Russian version of Tom and Jerry. Ripped childhood in commie Eastern Europe. Hey, Tom and Jerry was always fun. Hmm? Where else can you watch casual murder and chuckle about it? I did watch a lot of Looney Tunes stuff. So, I turned out just fine. The 90s Spider-Man cartoon was also great. The intro is the best one ever. Trying to think of the intro. 90s Spider-Man. I definitely watched it. Trying to think of what the intro was. I can see pictures of it, but I can't think of the music that played or anything. But I can see snapshots of it in my head. You were caught. Abandoned mission. Graveyard Keeper Donkey. Let's get out of here. Oh my god, they're in cahoots. The suspiciously capitalist communist donkey is in cahoots. Oh boy. 600 gold. Should I get rid of the emeralds? We have about half the dungeon left. We have one camp. How many hunger checks have we had? We've had what? Wait, we haven't had a hunger check yet, have we? Huh. I don't think we have. Uh-oh, that doesn't bode well. That means we're going to get a shotgun of them right through here somewhere. Alright, I'm going to leave the gold. Just be safe. And what do we have ahead? We have a fight in this room. We are going to hold on to none of our buff. None. Oh well. It happens, I guess. At least we have reasonable health going in. That donkey is 100% capitalist now. It's an aspiring capitalist, reformed communist donkey. Like, it took to capitalism really well. A little too well. I could try and finish you off. Yeah, you know what? We get the little heal from this, and this vessel can't hit the broadside of a barn. Mike! 95 I guess, yeah, 95's not that great, I guess. Okay, you're off the hook. It's fine, Chubby's got it with her 40% damage bonus right now. One more of those and they'll be the strongest hitter on the team. Feels good. Alright, no guarding for you. How about that? Yeah, none. All the carrots belong to the donkey now. All of them. Yeah, I put them all in there. We needed dead people. The donkey's the only one that it's the supply chain. It's donkey or nobody. The air of his dirty commie ways, better dead than red. I don't know about better dead, but, you know, I'm a fan of capitalism, personally. Myself. And hell, I'm relying on it right now. Kingdom Hearts Marathon. Actually, a lot of people are doing a Kingdom... Did they, like, announce the release date for the next Kingdom Hearts game? Because I notice a lot of the big streamers are doing a replay of 1.5 and 2.5, the remaster or whatever. Like, everyone is doing that right now. I looked at my list yesterday and was like, well, guess I'm watching Kingdom Hearts. Crap, I was hoping that would be the kill. It's fine, we got him anyway. It's out this month. That quick. Ooh, damn, I am out of touch. I didn't realize it was that soon. That would explain it, yeah. Yep. Okay. This month. I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game. I cannot rectify the fact that Sephiroth and Goofy are in the same game. My brain won't wrap around it. It refuses vehemently. I can't accept it as reality. Alright, I'm just gonna kill you then. If you're gonna be like that, mister. If you're gonna be like that. I should go on health here. Let's try for another stun, maybe. Got it. So that's one less bit of damage I have to worry about. You could dodge at any time, you know. You got 40 dodge. I certainly wouldn't hold it against you.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
It's coming out to the end of the month. Yep. Viewer and Cool Duder. Yep. Kyle's alright people. When you fed the mother... fed. When you fled... Well, you know what's on my mind right now. When you fled the motherland's repression machine, your parents got a TV and was finally able to watch Beat a Man and Totally Spies. Totally Spies. Do I know that one? I don't think I know that one. I'm pretty sure... I don't think I know either of those. Interesting. Second time your order comes out today. Yeah, apparently today's a day of meaningless existence. I feel that. I get that mood. Yeah. Played a little of one, never got into them, but kind of intriguing. I mean, the concept is interesting. I'll give it that. My brain would not accept it. I couldn't do it. Nothing against the games. I don't fault them or anything. I just couldn't get into them. I'm sure they're lovely games. I know they have a fairly avid fan base, so... No judgment from me on the matter. I just couldn't do it personally. That's a lot of gold. That is a good chunk of it. I really wish... We haven't used a single shovel yet. There's usually 3 obstructions. At least 3 in a long, usually. Although it looks like Generation either stuck them all down here in a row or cheapskated on them. We still haven't gotten a hunger check yet either, have we? Well, that's concerning. They're like sticking all the problems right in the last row. And I need 100% of room battles too, which means we might have to hit every single room in the row area here. We haven't really been finding many emeralds. It might be safe to toss an emerald. We would need at least 3 of them, so I'd have to get 2 more by the end of the dungeon for them to be worthwhile. Alternatively, we're going to throw the camp, because I don't think I'm going to need it. We already got a snake fight, so... Yeah, guess Magic School Bus. Hey, that was a fun one, too. I remember that show. Ooh, Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. That was another good one.
Our community grows.
Thank you for the follow, friend. Appreciate that. Rue Heart more reminds you of Spider-Man, PS4. You know what it reminds me of? Vivi. Vivi from Final Fantasy IX. That's what I think of every time I see that, which is awesome because I love Vivi. Who doesn't? Vivi Steiner? I'd ship it. You never put too much time into JRPGs, so I haven't recently for any of the newer ones. I used to play a lot of them. Like, I played most of the Final Fantasies up to and including 12. I never finished 12, and I haven't played any of them since then. I think that was 12, right? Yeah, 12. The one with the bunny ear girls in it. I never finished that one. I got like 3/4 the way through it, I think, but I lost interest. And I haven't played a Final Fantasy since then, so... I don't like the new format they're going with. I much preferred turn-based Final Fantasy. Let's see... Can't even clear a base this time. Damn. It's unfortunate. 3 girls in latex suits and a bald old man. Now they think back to it, the setup doesn't sound like a cartoon for kids. Nope. Sounds... Honestly... It was like, it's a kid's version of Charlie's Angels, then. That's what it is. With more latex. It kind of sounds like a porno when you describe it, but for kids. That doesn't make it any better, really, but I get it now. I get it. Charlie's Angels for kids, not a porno. Good. Now that we've cleared that up. Looney Tunes was the best. Tom and Jerry, yeah, there were a lot of great shows growing up. Mm-hmm. You liked the Final Fantasy 15 gameplay. Too bad the story was split between the game and an anime. Yeah, your game needs to actually be able to stand on its own 2 feet and make sense. I know that was kind of a... Who started that trend? A lot of games were trying to do that. I know, like, Dead Space 3 was trying to do that, setting up this whole expansive multimedia thing. The problem with that is your game needs to be successful first, and then you build the media around it. That's the way you do it. You don't plan for it ahead of time. It's kind of like saying, well, we haven't finished making this game, but it's definitely going to be an esport. No. You build the game, and then you build around it if you get the success, and then the intrigue, the interest. So, that's been an alarming trend I've been seeing lately. They tried it with Dead Space 3, they tried it with Final Fantasy 15, I'm sure there's plenty of other ones they've tried it with as well that I just can't think of off the top of my head. But, yeah, no, it's not how you do it. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that at all. We're gonna need more blood soon. We're gonna hit craving before long here. That's gonna suck. Oh, more gold. Alright then, more gold. I mean, I guess at this point I can go ahead and toss the holy water, I suppose, considering all the statues get force interacted by Chabi there. Urns are still nice, but at this point, short of getting sapphires and emeralds out of the urns, which is a possibility, an increasing possibility at this point, we're better off just taking the stack of gold. Until I know if I can throw the shovels or not. We haven't seen a trap in a while, either. Hey, they're surprised to see us. They had no idea we were still here. They've been waiting out here to ambush us for the last, I don't know, when have we been out talking for like 10 minutes? Waiting for us to finish talking, and we caught them off guard. Nice. Joe for EA CEO. I'm just saying, I'm still in touch with everything. I'm not living in my little glass bubble way up high in the ivory tower. I'm still in touch with things. Although, I guess if I were EA CEO, maybe in a couple of years I'd lose touch. I don't know if I'm impervious to it or not. But, yeah. Sorry. I got lost in thought for a moment. It happens once in a while. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna go for it. Got the crit. Perfect. I was worried it was gonna be a 2, but at least we would have pulled them forward, so I guess it wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah, through half of Final Fantasy 15, stopping because the game expected you to know all about these random characters just now showing up. Uh-huh. Oh. You know what? The first thing I could remember that did that multimedia thing, although it was already a successful show first, it's kind of the same concept as the old, I don't know if anyone remembers it, the old Gargoyles cartoon. Well, they released a board game that also came with a movie, so you played the board game along with the movie, and the movie would affect the board game as you were playing. There was a lot of pausing and unpausing, and I played that. I bought it. I enjoyed it. It was fun. I think that's like one of the original bits of that concept in action, although that was more self-contained because the video and the game came together. But I guess that would be one of the earliest iterations of that idea. Now that I really think about it. I don't know if anyone else played that or knew it existed, but I sure did. We have a fight coming up potentially, so let's buff. You like money, Joe? Congrats, you're hired. I love money. I have none of it, which is probably why I love it. More gold. Why are we suddenly getting a crap load of gold? Should I be worried? Am I gonna have to pay this back? I don't... We still haven't gotten a hunger check. You know what? We're not camping, so I'm tossing the food. If we're not camping, we don't need 2 stacks. No way we get more than 3 hunger checks. No way. Not at this point. We're going to get one in the next tile we walk on, though. That's a given at this point since we threw the food. That way it scares me a little.
A handsome reward for a task well
Hey! It didn't happen. Well, all my expectations are shot. Ultima series? Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Oh, really high damage fight. Okay, we gotta kill somebody. Starting with this feller. Right here. Should be able to get the kill, so I'm just gonna go right for it.
The wounds of war can be healed.
Right for it. I would really like to stun him as well, though. So there's a theoretical chance he could one-shot right down to death's door if he crits his crippling blow or whatever it is, crushing blow. If that crits, that could put us to death's door pretty much instantly. I'm a tad worried about that. We definitely don't want him getting 2 turns in a row. Although he shouldn't at a speed of 1, which... Oh, no! 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 Okay. Whew. I think I wet myself a little. Last thing I need is for them to double crit that. Drop your bounty hunter helmet. Good thing you were wearing that helmet. Boy. It would help if the gaming CEOs actually game sometimes. Certainly that would help keep in touch, but I think most of them actually... I know, like, Bobby Kotick hates gaming. I think he's openly said that in interviews. He hates gaming and he doesn't like gamers. Bobby Kotick. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Either way. You know, the head of Activision Blizzard. So... I mean, it is what it is. Either you accept it and you deal with it, or you say no and you walk away. And right now, it looks like a fair few people are saying no and walking away, which is interesting. I'm not sure what Activision is going to do right now. It's a curious situation for them, and I'm interested in seeing how they adapt. I'm very interested in seeing how they adapt. Well, it didn't crit, nobody got stunned. I'll take it. What's our stress look like? Pretty solid. Might need a stress heal here eventually, but for now, let's just AoE heal that back up. We trying to kill Lord British in Ultima. Why? Oh, it crit that time. Why have us go out and stop all the bad ones when Lord British was so strong? Why can't he do it himself? To be fair, he did... Wait, was it Blackthorn or Lord British that died to Rain? I don't remember which one of them died now. Way back in the late beta. They were doing a little roleplay event. And one of them, I think it was British that died. Lord British. Old Richard Garriott. His character. Because Blackthorn, they were doing this little skit, this little lore skit, role-playing it. They had an audience of players for it. Lord Blackthorn remembered to put his God mode buff on. Lord British did not. And a player ran in, a notorious player killer, a red player, ran in and decided to cast a high-level spell on the two of them. One died. It was amusing. It went down in legend for a while. Isn't Activision dead and buried? Nope. bigger than ever. One of the most successful gaming companies out there. Multi-billion-dollar company. They own Blizzard. They bought and own Blizzard. Yeah. No, they're still very much relevant. Very much. Their stock is taking a heavy hit right now, but aside from that, they're still a very successful company, financially speaking. It's as big as it's ever been. Bigger, even. It's had a lot of growth over the last 3 years. Although a lot of that growth has sunk now since NASDAQ is having a rough time. But, you know, the whims of money. There's ups, there's downs, there's all arounds. I'm sure they'll be just fine in the long run. Off to bed. Good night, Sinner. Thank you for hanging out. Pleasure as always. Enjoy your rest. Coming out with gems like Diablo Immortal. We all have our off days, right? You know, the interesting thing about that is we know they're working on Diablo 4. They've said they're well, it's not called Diablo 4. They've given it an in-house name. What was it? I don't remember what the name is now. It's supposed to be going back to the roots. It's supposed to have the grittier art style and more gothic theme to it, and going back to the roots of Diablo 2 versus Diablo 3. I don't know if they'll call it Diablo 4 or if they're just gonna, like, reboot the series at this point. Which may be why it has a special in-house name. But, we know they're working on it. They've come out and said they're working on it. If they had just teased it, they didn't even have to give a date. They didn't have to say, hey, this is almost ready. Just put up a damn splash image of it when they announced Diablo Immortals, and everything would have been fine. Everything. It would have been okay. No backlash, no shit show, nothing. Basically what Bethesda did. And it would have been fine. But they did... That's what you call being out of touch.
Their cursed champion falls.
Don't you have a mobile phone? I do. It's a piece of shit and doesn't run a lot of games. My PC, on the other hand, is also a piece of shit and doesn't run a lot of games, so... I don't know what I'm all concerned about. Hell, my phone probably runs games better than my PC at this point. I guess I'm the target audience for Immortal. Hi, guys. Yeah, no, Immortal isn't Diablo 4. They're different projects. There is a Diablo 4 or Diablo series reboot in the works. It's not going to be done for a couple of years yet, at least. It's still several years out. Probably a 22 release. Maybe 21. Probably 22, though. Although Activision does want games being launched sooner, more frequently, so that could bump the timetable up. Oh, Fenris, yes. Diablo Fenris, that's what it was. That's what it was. Thank you, Crip. Yep. That's the Diablo 4 / reboot that's being worked on. Which should be interesting. I'm eager to see what lessons they've learned. Which way do we want to go? There's probably a fight down each path, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go this way first. Blood? Maybe. Is this going to be the easy or the tough fight? Let's find out. One of the tougher ones, I guess. Oh, unless I one-shot him. That's pretty easy. Alright, I'm liking the way this is looking right now. A little stress we're gonna have to deal with, not too bad though. Boom, look at that, see? Gone already. Like it didn't even happen. He found out where the maps were and put a boat in the moat and went and attacked him, went to the boat, fired the cannon that killed him. That too. Lord British has died a couple of times. The first one I can think of, though, was during the beta. With, what was it? Was it... I think it was the Fire Strike spell, the one that creates the pillar and does a bit of damage over time. It was one of the pretty heavy-hitting spells. I think that was the one that killed him. Fire Strike is what it was called. What was the words of power for that? Invas Flam, I think? Or was that Fireball? Combustion. I don't remember now. It's been a long time. I had a lot of fun. I played that game for like 12 years, Ultima. To the early days to the late days. I think the servers are still technically live, though, aren't they? We have a room coming up, don't we? More than 3 tiles away, so never mind on that. No reason to buff. Unless there's a fight in the hallway, I suppose. So, let's stamp this guy instead. Just so we don't have to worry about his stress and shuffling. Let's see. Diablo 0, it's just Deckard Cain talking for a while. You know what? Honestly, as long as it's the old Deckard Cain, and actually, Diablo 3 Deckard Cain wasn't that bad. His story arc was rough, but the actual character was still more or less Deckard Cain. A little more unsure and senile, I guess. A little less of that, oh hey, this guy knows his shit, and more like, you crazy uncle. But still more or less Deckard Cain. So, you know, if they created a game that was just a Deckard Cain audiobook, I'd buy it. Who am I kidding? I love Deckard Cain. Who doesn't? I should take this blood, shouldn't I? We're about to hit craving again soon. It's been long enough. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of the emerald. Do I want to take the gold, too? We haven't been getting very good scouts, so I don't know if we're going to find a secret room here now. We know it's not up here in this chunk. So, if it's up here, we won't find it. If it's down here right now, it's a giant question mark. I think we'll hold off. Hey, going for number 3, huh? Yeah. All 4 of them we've run into. That has a very high trigger chance, apparently. Aramania. Very high trigger chance. Great. Officially now the strongest character in the team. I think. Hold on, let me look. 11 to 18. Yep. We've officially done it. We've surpassed the shield breaker's damage. Awesome. Okay, it feels more like they released Diablo Immortal, crown goes boo, and then they realize, guys, they like PC games, let's do one and pretend we already thought of it. Well, they already had they hired somebody new to make the game. Like, they brought somebody new in, and that talent had been there for a while, so they were already working on it. Now, whether it was very much further along the conceptual stages at that point, I don't know. But they already had it planned and were already working on it to some capacity. That much we know. And we don't know much else other than that. You, mister, you. No. Bad commander. Oh, boy.
Is struck. A blazing star
Okey-dokey.
is born.
Should I try and go for the stun again? Would I hit it? I don't know. I don't think that's a great idea. I might be better off trying to stun the marksman instead. Let's see what happens. Crushing blow. Okay, no crit. Still hurt like the dickens, so. Yep. 18. If we get a crit, that would be sweet. No. I have nobody else who can help follow up on that either. Actually, I need to stop buffing my speed. If we buff our speed any more than that, they're all going to get their turns in a row. If they all focus the same person, that person's just kind of dead. So that's actually bad. I need to stop doing that right now. We're going to pull this one forward. Yep. Yep, that helps. Oh, dear, you need health. I need to stun you. You need health. Everything's a mess. We're all going to die. Okay, never mind. We're fine. I don't know what you're all so worried about. We're dodging everything anyway. How to Destroy Your Public Image, written by Bethesda. Yeah, that's been a comedy of errors. I've been thoroughly enjoying that one. Just from a morbid standpoint, morbid curiosity. It's been fascinating to watch. Yeah, let's try it. 50 to 60% chance, just can't seem to land it. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's 3 now. Oh, at least Crushing Blow can't hit the healer. You don't like roll, do you? Uh-oh. Roll? We really need a stun here. Oh, that's 4. We have a 60% chance. I promise that much. It's there. It can happen. I know it doesn't look like it right now.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Okay, at least that's one of our problems dealt with. Now I can throw a nice big heal here, we might be okay. Okay, somebody else. Somebody else. Nice, nice. Still have the 3 speed, okay. Actually, it doesn't matter what our speed is now, because we're faster than they are anyway. Although... Oh, hey, I don't have my holy water. Oh, God, we haven't seen one of these in ages. That's why I've been so comfortable throwing the holy water. These have become super rare lately. You know, I'm definitely not throwing you into second position. Forget that noise.
The wounds of war.
How many more have died tonight? None yet. None. We haven't even hit death's door yet, but give it a moment. This guy hasn't crit yet. We did it! 5 tries and we got the stun. This is the happiest day of my life. I stunned a Bone Commander. They said it wouldn't happen. It couldn't be done. We proved them wrong eventually. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you this evening. They are still probably going to get a huge revenue from the Asian market. Those guys love mobile games more than their mothers. Yeah, they're going to make money. That's why they're doing it. They know it's going to make money. That's the whole reason it's happening. Otherwise, they wouldn't be bothering. But yeah, it's going to make money.
The greater the glory.
Look, Ma, we got a scout. So this could very well be our last room battle here. We might be done. More than likely, there's one over here somewhere, though. No obstacles yet. Watch, if I throw my shovel here, there's going to be a room battle, and one of these 2 rooms is going to be an obstacle right in front of it. Just one for the whole dungeon. You know what? I think we're gonna toss the blood for the sapphires here. Actually, the gold would be better. We're more likely to get more gold than we are more sapphires. You know what? To hell with it. Get out of here, shovels. I'm done with you. I also think we should probably just throw the keys at this point as well, but whatever, I'll hold on to them for now. Yep, we have one more fight in one of these rooms. Everyone's full? Let's see if we can get something nice here. An old journal entry. Well, that's pretty... Apparently, I'm done with journals. An urn, which we can't touch without holy water. Alright. I was kind of hoping for a, one of the cabinets. So I can use these keys on something. One more hunger check. Actually, at this point, I think we need to move straight over there. I can't really afford to go down that hallway. If we do, we could risk 2 hunger checks later on. Otherwise, I can go here and we'd be safe for this hallway, and then 1 more hunger check between these 2 and we'd be fine. So I think for the sake of safety and the fact that we don't really have much room for anything else anyway, we're just going to head straight down this way and skip this hallway. Now, real quick, did I throw that blood? I did, right before the craving hits.
Mechanical
Okay, that's fine.
hazards possessed by evil intent.
Currently gambling away all your rubies. I mean, it's a monthly thing for you at this point, isn't it? I mean, honestly. Look, your ravioli chant for Mike worked. It took some time, but it worked. When you hedge your bets. We're at... Oh, we have a couple torches left. We're not out yet. That's good. That's good. No obstruction. No obstruction. Trap. Fuck it, I'll take a trap.
Watch your step.
Ooh, maybe not. Didn't realize the stress was that high. Alright, no obstruction. Huzzah. Already been looted. I forgot to retarget. Look at that, we're taking a whole bunch of stress right at the end of the dungeon. Exciting. Alright, this is likely our last fight, so we need to end it clean on stress. Or as clean on stress as we can afford, anyway. Get her! Oh! What a beaut. Rolt has an idea. Uh-oh. That's dangerous. You don't have the baubles in your mustache. No, I was trying out a new layer. I was late getting back today, so I had to do it a little quicker. It's a little less chaotic, but technically, if I do it in this more organized fashion, I can actually fit more baubles in. Technically, we could have 6 more if I actually had any more. They're all gone, but for next time, that's good to know. We can squeeze a few extras in there. I think about 6, realistically. But hey, on the bright side, I can actually drink my drinks today. And there's still 2. They're right there. They're there. There's representation. Red Hook should make a Darkest Dungeon version of Cooking Mama with Swine King as the main character. He does have a giant butcher knife, that's true. That's true. I support this idea wholeheartedly. Or we can also do like a Darkest Dungeon themed Overcooked. Overcooked 3. The Eldritch Horrors. Yeah. Forget the Unbred. We got Cthulhu up in here. We got Shamblers everywhere. It's horrifying. We could make Shambler Stew an actual reality. That didn't do quite as much as I was hoping it would. Alright, how's our stress look? Still need a stress healer too as we're going through here. They like to crit, especially with our AoE attacks. Let's get rid of that one. Save us some potential stress here. Some stuns and some stress heals. Let's see it. What we got? Just throwing this one all over the place. It's fine. He'll be okay. Dodging death by dehydration is good, Joe. Yeah, that's how that works. Totally. My beard was dry today. I haven't been able to drink as much water on stream because that damn straw takes forever. I woke up with a dehydrated beard is what I did. It's horrible. Some customer attacked a McDonald's employee over a string. Straws are serious business. They can be very bad, like mentally damaging if you get just the wrong straw for the wrong person and the wrong drink. Like drinking hot coffee through a bendy straw designed for a child, for example. I can understand. I wanted to attack somebody. I get it. Well, customers are soulless heathens anyway. I can agree with that. I'm generally pretty well-mannered, but when I'm a customer, all bets are off. Yeah, you just never know. Alright, stress is good enough. So let's end this fight. Let's end this dungeon. We've been in here long enough now. They really hate you. Yes, they do. They cannot stand you for some reason, and I don't know why. I mean, it's better you than Chobby, for sure. But for some reason, they just want you dead. I'm wondering if it has something to do with the fact that you do bonus damage versus humans. Girlfriend is coming back after going to her parents for the holidays. Any dinner ideas, guys? No kappa, please. That's a good question. Those are a couple of good questions. I mean, You really can't go wrong with a nice pasta. You know? Not vegan nor vegetarian. Yeah, I mean, a nice pasta. It's always a safe bet. A little wine to go with it. Assuming they're a wine drinker. Most people these days seem to be. There's your dinner idea. Some siren fin soup and skeever steak. Sounds delicious. Actually, a little surf and turf. Always a respectable dish as well. Well, I mean, we get to use one of our keys. Finally. Oh.
Fortune, waiting to be spent.
Got a scout. Oh no, there's another room battle. We're not done yet. And it's probably an unlocked one, though. It's unlikely it would be 2 locked ones in a row. Either way, I need to take some stuff. We're going to go with deeds this time. We'll go ahead and throw the keys here. I'm going to keep the food, though. We got the bus we need. We only needed 9. We got 12, so we're good there. Deeds are always important, so... that is that. I swear to God, if this is the collector, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be so pissed. And I threw the keys. Okay. No collector, please. Okay. Alright, that's fine. We can get through this and clean up a bit. I like it. Should work just fine, unless I can't kill that guy. That's gonna suck a little. 60%. 60%. Kill him. I mean, I guess if it works out, it works out, right? Don't get her bloated so she's not feeling heavy for some later. I don't know why that laugh came out so awkward. Oh, passing your turn. Oh, lovely. This fight is going well, I think. This has been a good fight for us. The one thing she does not tolerate is pasta and pizza or anything flour-based, sadly. Oh, God. What does that leave? Alright, soup and steak it is. Go with the filet mignon, then, I suppose. That's nice. That's nice, right? Sushi? Well, sushi as well. Yep. Good steak, potatoes, and nice sauce, maybe. Sushi. I like sushi. I'm not crazy about it, but I do enjoy it. Although I much prefer some cold smoked salmon over traditional sushi. What do they call that? Lox, I guess. Something like that. I was actually introduced to that on a cruise back in my younger days. Back when I was a wee little blinder. Turns out I took to it. And that was actually one of the earliest times I was introduced to like a properly smoked protein. And my love for that has only grown since then. Love good smoked meats. Or cheeses. Hell, anything smoked, really. I've had cold smoked chocolate before. That was pretty damn good, too. I need more stress healing. I don't want to kill him yet. I actually probably should have moved because I can't stress heal from where I'm at. What was I thinking there? Yeah, whatever. At least we can get a regular. At least we can get an AoE heal off here. That's good, too.
But never hidden.
Well, we got one more fight coming up we know of, so I guess we'll just finish this one and get things sorted back out. We're going to be doing that last fight kind of low on torchlight, though. Which may not exactly go in our favor here. So we'll have to see about that. Low-ish. Not super low, thankfully. Although our dodge trinket is no longer in effect. Leading 17 HP. We know we don't need the food anymore, so we might as well eat it. Yeah. I mean, how bad could the last fight be? We've already gone through the Bone Commanders, 2 of them. It's not like it's going to be a third. Nah, it's going to be a high-stress fight. However, which is a little inconvenient. Especially if they keep dodging, but that did bump our torchlight up back to dim, so that's good. Get rid of the AoE one first. No, he got the Doomsay off. At least one person resisted it. Okay, so this fight's gonna have a little cleanup to it, unfortunately. 9, 6 to 9. What's the bleed? 2? 2? 3 damage. I mean, that's a fair bet here. Lest we miss. It's a little less fair. Oh my god. Could somebody hit him before he gets another turn, please? No, everybody missed. Accusation, accusation, yes, thank you. Shoo. Okay, accusation is manageable. You better hit him. Oi. Finally, get the bleed. Thank you. He's dead, we're good. I see. Yes, it's very interesting. At least he didn't guard the goblet tosser in the back. That's oh god. We came into this fight fairly clean on stress there, and it's just gone downhill since then. So many missed attacks. So many.
Soothed. Sedated.
Made into sushi too. Yeah, that I am aware of. Yep. I've actually had smoked salmon sushi. Oh, for fuck's sake, somebody hit it! Thank you. Don't knock. No, that doesn't. I'm gonna kill your friend for that. This guy right here, he's dead now. Oh, god damn it. I cannot stall this fight long enough. There's no way. All because we couldn't hit a damn attack. That's where we're at in life. Alright, hold on. We can buy some time here, though. I won't be able to get it all off and clear, especially if they crit us a time or two while we're at this, but I can at least get this down. I cannot end the run with a healer this high on stress. We only have 4 particularly capable healers and 1 okay healer. That's it, that's all we got. We gotta make him stretch. So, I had to figure that out. At least it went to you, that's good. Sushi is nice. Sushi is nice and all, but you can only order it, not make it yourself. Not too well versed in the art of rolling seafood. I can't either. No. Mom can make it, you can't yet. Nice. Good to have someone you can learn these things from, too. That definitely helps. If you do a salad, no romaine lettuce. Okay. Well, hey, we got dinner plans. Look at that. I don't know if this... You know what? I'll take reinforcements. It's fine. I will deal with the reinforcements at this point. If I can get this problem fixed here, I'll deal with it. It's fine. I really needed a heal there. At least he missed. I'm going to chip him down a little bit, though. That way, once the reinforcements arrive, at least we can take him out quickly if need be. You actually use these, here we go, but here you go. Don't need to forgive me. Link away. Country living. I've actually used a fair few recipes from there as well. It's a good place to get recipes. As long as your heart isn't at risk of exploding anytime soon. Is this still the locked-in run? Yep. This is still it, indeed. For the time being, anyway. I think we got 2 attacks in on him this round, so that'll buy us a little...
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
That's alright, that's alright. We're gonna take the reinforcements. This is... Oh, but I can't... Alright, go back 2. I'm not gonna deal with this. We're just gonna move Chombie back 2. The healer can still AoE heal from 2nd position, so that's fine. That was what really wasn't looking for a crit there. Flesh to flesh is the best stall move in game. It definitely helps a lot, yes. The light one, the stun one here is as well, because it's relatively low damage. Very low damage. And it stuns, so it's a very good stalling move as well. Yeah, we're gonna take the reinforcements. I'm not ending the dungeon like this. No, thank you. Nope. We're gonna get a stress nuker with the comeuppance here, always. But as long as it's not 2 of them, we can nuke them down easy enough. God, this guy. Why is he making everything so difficult? You, mister. You. If I knew it wouldn't crit and kill you, I would totally love tap you right now. At a vengeance. Alright, that's why I went ahead and put Chombie in the back. We're wasting time with this rebel. Sure are! Oh, I can't afford to move you now. Pass turn, I guess. Why not? Sure, what the hell. Hey, vey. Browsing them right now. Usually not search stuff on the net, as many ingredients are difficult or can't be found over here. Coming Eastern EU again. Yeah. Hey, we got a stress snooker, which we knew was going to happen, but they missed. They missed. And insta-died while stress healing me. Perfect. We're off to a great start. I would actually like to move forward. You know what? It's time for you to die. Screw you, mister. No more stress healing. Good, 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 good. Yes. Yes. I feel the hatred flowing through me. So the most important one to stress heal here, as I said, is the healer. So we get the healer clean first, then we work on some of these other people. And I'll see you guys at the end of round 30 at this rate. I don't need to love tap you yet, but again, I haven't moved her out of position, so I'm going to take a swing here.
Ringing ears.
Oh, fuck this guy. At least we got the crit out of the way. I'm gonna take reinforcements again. Ooh, okay. Okay, alright. Alright. That works for me. Now these two can dance around a little bit. So that eases my burden as far as positioning goes. Stab it. We're almost getting that torchlight up. One more of those and we'll be good there. And that'll certainly help with the reinforcements coming in as well. Looks like move resist are important in the ruins. Depends what you're trying to do. This comp normally doesn't care, but the fact that I'm trying to do heavy stress healing right now, it makes it a little more important. Not enough to really itemize for it, though. This is an outlying situation, however. So this fight went really sideways really quick due to RNG. A lot of misses, a lot of dodges, unfortunately. I actually probably should have tapped him there. That would have bought me another round. Hey, at least we get the light. So that gives us some dodge. Why do we tarry in my danger? Because it's fun. Yeah, whatever. Get the reinforcements. Again, probably going to be a stress nuker in the batch, but last time it worked okay. We'll see if it works okay this time as well. Don't do it. Oh, man. That was rough. Cost us an extra round there. Keep getting that torchlight up. More. More. Oh, okay, it's gargoyles. Not exactly ideal. They crit a lot. But aside from that, yeah. At least it's not a dedicated stress nuke. Now I can kill him and try and leave just one of them alive. And with that extra armor, that's even better. How much bleed are we at, too? That's not that bad. Get out of here. Don't crit somebody else. And they are very stunnable, so that helps as well. Oh, no. We're out of time. I can't stress heal these two. Yeah, we're out of time. We're going to end the fight. That was our clock right there. Okay, that's fine. We'll have to make it work. What was your favorite children's show growing up? For Mike, it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Spider-Man. Excellent choices all around. I watched the hell out of those as well as many other things. My choice was Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I feel like the reasons why are pretty obvious on that one. A lot of valuable life lessons were learned there. That carried on well into the rest of my life. It was an entertaining show. We're actually going to go ahead and lay damage in on everybody. We only have so long before the Jester keels over dead here. Okay. I mean, better than we were, at least. Still ain't pretty. Yeah, we got some gold out of it, though. Sure. Okay, I actually want you to open it since you have the cleansing crystal. We're probably going to get a stress nuke for opening this. But this is the safest way to do it. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter if it's safe or not. Never do it. That way we don't get the stress. We're basically done in here, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright. It's good. We're going to have to stress heal 2 people, but it's not the end of the world. At least it's not 4.
Room by room.
And we got the Ethereal Crucifix, which is also really nice. And 27,000 gold. That's going to be great for the bank. Weapon Tinker. Ooh, replace Runes Explorer. Not ideal. That was the one thing Dag had that I wish hadn't been replaced. Not a great change out either. What else we got? Wield Explorer, replace Steady. That's fine. Yeah, I'm fine with that one. Okay. He also loved wrestling.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
Any ideas for a side dish? Bread baguette with butter. Potatoes at last resort only. Get bread without flour. It is true, you can get bread without flour. Or, using, like, almond flour or something like that. It's definitely a little different, and I still personally prefer flour for my breads, but it can be an interesting experience. And it's not too bad. In a pinch, of course. Although, again, we're talking Eastern Europe, so who knows if almond bread is a regular availability. Hey, 331, welcome on in. Good to see ya. Reckon when it's said no flour, it means she's gluten intolerant. But it's my takeaway as well. Or just on the no carb or low carb trend. I think that's still popular, right? With the kid, obviously, I'm not on that trend. If you can't tell. But yeah. The runs, the red plague, satanophobia, a lot of last week has been cleaned up. So that's cool. That's good. Although we got a little more to add to that. Baron Orca, did you need spotted fever? Guess we'll get rid of that this week. What else? What else? Anya had spasm of the entrails. I'm fine with that. Somebody had something else I wanted to remove, though. Now I don't remember what it was. Lycophobia. I'm actually fine with that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm... Aromania. Not a big deal. Tuckered out. Again, not a big deal. That's all fine. Khajiit, Unquiet Mind, Klepto. That'd be okay to get rid of. Now, we got a bunch of stuff I wouldn't mind getting rid of, really. Wheeled Phobe. There we go. That's not something we want. Ooh, a lot of good stuff over here. Too bad it's about to all get overwritten by crappy stuff. That's the way of it, though. Ready to go? Have fun. Alright, thanks, Stu. Thanks for the host again, as always, and thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. More like a preference. A lot of people don't like carbs these days. It'd be interesting if it worked like that in Doc's Dungeon. You learned from Curiosity Stream that allergies are linked to lack of parasite worms. Allergies are linked to lack of... Interesting. Well, if that's the case, I never have to worry about parasite worms. I'm covered. Thanks, allergies. Now, if only I could breathe. There's some shit going on outside. Ooh. I'm assuming that was leftover fireworks. And not someone unloading a shotgun. Although down here, it could go either way. What do we need to do? What do we have going on here? Oh, right. Anything useful, please. Well, that's not it either. Forget you two, bosses. Forget you two. Holy crap, there's like nothing. It might be time to start on the Baron. Jeez. 20 stress if torch is high. Oy. You know what, it might be Baron time. Although I'd have to... Ooh, what party do we want for the Baron? That's gonna be rough. Alright, so first and foremost, we need to get it, because I'm pretty damn sure a shield... Okay. Only meditate. Well, I mean, that's gonna wait. So, for the courtyard, we're definitely taking Chabi in. You need the stress healing. It's most likely for the Baron, especially with the AoE damage. It's most likely going to be Mike. So Chabi and Mike are definitely going in. enough. Good enough. Who else? Obviously, I'd like to take the shield breaker as well. So Dag. And a highwayman would be ideal. That would be my ideal team comp going in for the Baron. Which is probably what we're going to do. So I need all those people ready to go. Fixed up, ready to go. How's Timbuk? Lego, known cheat, all good. Okay, so Timbuk's ready to go already. Which means I need to stall until Dag is ready. There should be some stress management pretty early on in the run, so I don't think I'm worried about that. As long as we get rid of... Oh, God, Stress Eater. And Torn Rotator locked in. Sweet. It's 5%, so that's going to be one damage off the top, one off the bottom. I do have to get rid of Torn Rotator at some point. I should have got rid of it sooner. It wasn't that big of a deal at lower levels, but at higher levels it's going to be a little more important. Take you out? Plague Doc OP. That is true, they're pretty damn strong right now. Haven't lost your mind yet. Iffy. Could go either way. Yujun has always enjoyed Tom and Jerry, but the Roadrunner takes first place. Beep beep. Nice. A lot of Tom and Jerry votes today. A lot of them. In this game, low tier? Nah, we're DD. Yeah, we're batshit crazy already. It didn't happen a long time ago. Mostly for the ridiculousness and abundance of Acme products used. I'd say the Acme products were probably the best part of the show, let's be honest. That was always fun, seeing what Acme had in store for us. And just the sheer impracticality of it all. Put you in, coach. You're always in. American company making everything. If only we knew then what we know now. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be our goal for the Baron. Get these people ready to go. So probably a week or two we have to stall it out. So that means we are gonna have a level 3 going in, but it's the Highwayman, so that's fine. Another thing we need to focus on is making sure we get the guild upgrade, because with the high dodge rate in there, we don't have rank 4 skills. We're going to have a rough time. So we got to get that upgraded. We need 7 more portraits. We could swap a couple things for them as well, though. How are we doing over here? We certainly use some of these upgrades, too. So, with the Baron, which one I value more? Weapons or armor? I'm feeling like armor. In the case of the Baron. And it's unlikely we'll get both of these up and running in time, so... I feel like armor smithing is our go-for here.
Fan the flames, mold the metal. We are raising an army.
Especially if he uses crowd pleaser a lot, because that does have a little lower accuracy, so higher dodge certainly helps. This unit also enjoyed Pinky and the Brain, especially the songs in the show. Oh, kind of like Pinky and the... What was it? Pinky and the Brain. And then I think they said Brain a couple times while trailing off. Like, Brain, 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 Brain. Something like that. I don't remember it very well, but, yes, yes. Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try and take over the world. It never went well for him, did it? No. Alright, I am going to go ahead and take a quick break, though. I need to clear my airways out a bit and stand up for a minute or two. So, when I get back, we'll try and figure out what we're going to do for a week or two here while we prep for the Baron, and tonight, at some inevitable point, we're probably going for the Baron. Or at least get started on the way. I don't know how far we'll make it, but at least get it started. Hopefully nobody dies. I'll catch you guys in a few minutes.